I have no desktop audio. Is there no desktop audio? What are we doing here? Okay. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Am I crazy? All right, now we got some people in. I have no audio from OIDC. Oh, there we go. I lied. Okay, I think we're good. Check, check, 1, 2. Okay, got everything going. You're lagging a bit. Hang on, I gotta clean up some stuff. Sorry if we're lagging a bit. If I'm low, let me know. I can fix some things. I'm trying to figure out what is going on right now. Quite the commercials. Alright, we will hide that for the time being. Alright guys, I'm doing okay. I'm if you follow me on my normal socials, you probably already know that I'm not feeling great. So yeah. Hoping to just feel better. So that's where I'm at. I got a mic cut set up today in case I start coughing, but oh, sick! You're being UBA today. That's awesome. Give me 1 sec, guys. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. Just yesterday, I literally did nothing but sit in bed. That was it, which sucked because I have a lot of big projects on the go right now that I really wanted to get into, but here we are, so not much we can do. Not much we can do. Computer is not happy about some shit right now. Close out a few things. Thoughts on Daigo? Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, his time in FD was not great, so I'm really interested to see how that changes with this round. I'm really interested to see. We shall see. Okay, I can bring down the audio there. My mic, I don't want to bring up too much higher because I'm right on the verge of clipping. So let me know if this is a little bit better.
With hybrid power,
doing what I can
while inheriting its legendary toughness.
I do have a simulcast going over on TikTok as well. I don't know if, I'm assuming he's doing all the remaining rounds. We do got to figure out what our discount code for today is. If you guys have ideas, I am always open to ideas. Man, something is going on. My computer is not happy about some stuff. I'm gonna close out a few things. We're a little glitchy. It turns out I have far too many things open right now. There's a post saying he'll do both. Okay, sick. That'd be interesting to see. This should help. I just have a lot of things on the go, that's all. A lot of things on the go. Okay, let me balance that out over on TikTok. Bring this down, bring this up. Ooh. All right, let me know on TikTok how things are going. Sorry about that, guys. Curious how long it's going to take before TikTok gets pissy and decides to cut off that stream. So, oh, Sebastian Fountain having engine issues. Interesting. Wonder what that's all about. Why is my computer big mad right now? Should not be. Should not be. Hopefully it gets this sorted. And I don't have to restart a stream. It's always something. Always something. Let me... Of having... I mean, I don't have that many tabs going. I'm wondering if it's because I'm running two separate webcams on TikTok right now, and that, like, I'm running my normal one and then a TikTok one, and I'm wondering if that's why. That being said, I'm happy to, you know what, let's do that. Let's just kill the TikTok side of things. See if that fixes our issue. Discount code Mohawk. What do you guys think? Discount code Mohawk? Yeah, as soon as I killed the TikTok live stream, it was fine. So, just gonna test something really quick. Alright, so my cough button's working. Yeah, now we're good. It was just trying to do both. Unfortunately, with TikTok, I have to use like their thing so I can open up a bunch of other stuff. It's a giant pain in the butt. Oh, our YouTube sub goal did not reset. That's interesting. Member goal did. All right. Is this what we're doing? We're doing Mohawk as our discount code. Let me get that set up then. Create discount code. All right. Mohawk. Yeah, and we're back. Did I spell Mohawk right? That's the next question. And I'll get the Race Data Lab stuff up and running here in a second. Okay, 20%? You guys cool with 20? I can't do 25 anymore. Like I said, I literally lose money on basically every purchase, which is crazy. My margins are not that good. Okay, we'll do, we'll keep this code going until Saturday at 9 a.m. Let's get our discount code going. All right, let's get this rolling, people. Why is it not letting me update my discount code? Come on. Oh, I'm an idiot. Save 20% and use code Mohawk. I feel like this is a little big. There we go. That should be better. Oh, I forgot to hit the cough button. Yeah, I'm probably going to cough. Lip sweater still winning. Yeah, there's a solid chance I'm going to be coughing throughout this. Like I said, I am not doing amazing when it comes to not being sick. Does that make sense? The stream's not producing any sound. Like you can, it's just not like, so. Yeah, no, it's the stream isn't sending any sound out right now. So that's, yeah, you're stuck with me and my very, very rough voice. Oh. All right, hopefully this gets going soon. We'll get the race data lab stuff up here momentarily as well. I've got it here. There's no qualifying runs as of yet because no one's gone yet. Okay, they're going to let them rescrub. Which I think is the correct thing to do. There is, it's not even a refresh thing. There is, I can try. There's a very tiny bit of audio coming out. So I can bump it up, but you're not going to hear much. You have mic.
Damn, that one looks cool now.
I'll refresh quick, but...
Okay, that's my personal opinion. Don't attack me. Damn, that one looks cool now. I must admit. Big wing on the back. That's just a game changer for me. Okay, so we have Daigo Saito on
Oh,
the
my
line.
bad, sorry.
Can't believe I'm saying them words. This is
Trying to get my cough button set up.
Round 2. OIDC 2026 is kicking off with a bang as we see Saito coming down. Big weight transfer. Showing that confidence. Look at the weight to that.
Not looking too bad so far.
Right on the white line as he comes through now. Lining up for clip point 2. Getting ready to put his front bumper on the wall. And yes, he does.
Camera guy's getting things figured out.
Back, transitioning for the first time now.
Oh.
Oh, no. That's not what I expected to see. It's definitely not what was happening.
If you did get your merch, you can just post it and tag. And there we go. We got something. Jacko13 store on Instagram. Let's hit the local commentators. As they update audio, let me know. Danny Neville in another C6 Corvette. Danny Neville making the return to OIDC. He hasn't been here in a long time. Yeah, I can move that.
Lebanon. New build 500
let me just see.
horsepower NA V8 in this Corvette. So Danny says it works perfect. So let's see what he can do as he flicks it in there.
Do I have the wrong stream or something?
First zone is Danny Neville. You see him on the front brakes all the way around as he tucks the back into clipping point 2. Now look at that, puts the nose.
I have some audio, but it's just really bad.
As he transitions now.
Oh.
Lined up for that second big long outer zone, making
Oh, I'm an idiot.
into the deep
That's
end
why.
zone, slows it down on the wall. Here we go, back on the power from Danny Neville.
Okay, I got it
don't
now.
think he's
No,
done
I'm an
much.
idiot. My audio
On this
cable
lap,
was
he's
not
doing
plugged in
a
all the way, so that's on
brilliant
me.
job kicking off qualifying here and over the finish line for Danny Neville. That's not a bad run at all. He's going to be happy with that one. Okay, so just watching Danny's replay here. Nice job. See him showing the back of the Corvette right up to them concrete walls. So we have the concrete walls back for round 2. I was questioning why they weren't at round 1, but then they landed the plane in the middle of the track, so
Ah.
that was something to do with it, I'd say. As we get ready to head back to the start line.
The bottom right-hand corner. Okay. Let me, yeah, I can move stuff around need be. I just need to know what it is we're doing, that's all. Hey, thanks for becoming a member, by the way. It was at Linishi, who we cold calling today. Probably nobody. Although I was chatting with Adam Ivel, if you know who that is. We might do some co-streams in the next couple of weeks.
Representing Lithuania, crazy BMW V8 turbo in this E36. Loads of power, loads of go. So let's see what she can do on her first qualifying run.
Nah, James Dean's not running Oman this year.
Destroying the set tires.
I mean, maybe there's like a chance he runs the last round, but I doubt it.
Sandra is making her way to the line. See all the lights flashing. The sun is set. Temperatures have dropped here in Muscat. Okay, so thumbs up from the driver, thumbs up from the marshal, and away she goes.
Hopefully she has a bit better of a round this round.
Qualifying run. Banging from the wastegate underneath that bonnet. Not too deep in the first corner. Look at the speed she is carrying through that.
There we go.
section as she comes in now to
Oof.
the transition. Oh no, just all going wrong. I'm not sure.
I can bring the stream
Sandra
level up if you want.
got lost in the track there. She definitely made that transition too early now. It might have been by
Let me know if
choice.
that's a bit better.
I'm not 100% sure, so she's hit this clip here and then took the nose onto the wall, but yeah, I think maybe Sandra might have just got a small bit lost. These Kieran Hines tracks, they're tricky ones to follow. You keep you on your toes, so that will be a 0 from Sandra. Now we'll move back to the line. Let's see, I'm just going to wait and see who.
Yeah, they're. It seems like they're still working out a lot of the audio stuff. Oh, is it not auto refresh?
Yeah, same again. I am locked away in my little cage here, so if someone doesn't make a qualifying run, unfortunately I have to wait until I see it on the screen to let you
Gotta
guys
do something
know.
here real
So up
quick.
next it is Mohammed Al Shahaksi.
There you go. I should be fixed up now.
So let's see what he can do on his
Yeah, I
first
mean Mike's audio is like
run.
as loud as the local commentator is right now, at least in my headset, which apparently has a broken audio cable. So, you know,
First qualifying
Say
run
what you will.
coming up. Thumbs up from Marshall, thumbs up from the driver, and away he goes.
yeah, I mean it's tough, guys. Like, there's so many things that are going on. To get the audio fantastic is incredibly tough.
Really wide on that
Like,
line as he makes
it's
his way
it's
into
really
the
not
point
as
two.
easy as what you would
Really took
think.
the nose on the wall. Yes, he does fearlessly as he
Look at me
transitions
still trying to
down.
get my audio right, and I've only
Really
got 2
fast,
channels to play
snappy
with.
transition. Tries to get out wide early to fill all that outer zone 3. As he makes his way through the centre into the decel zone. Oh, maybe just getting a small bit lost in his own smoke there.
Oof.
He washes wide now. That's 2 wheels off.
That's gonna be so
And
slick
the
out there.
last zone will affect his score, but it won't be a 0, so it will be a score.
What's up, Kyle?
For Mohammed.
Hey Kyle, we should probably push that meeting back today.
The judges this week, they have made the running a bit shorter than last week, which they think will add to better battles tomorrow night. A lot of drivers were saying it was hard to, get what gear they wanted, but that was at the start of practice. By the end of practice, nearly everyone had it dialed in. So we see Mohammed there now coming back into his smoke, and he's like, that's my smoke, and that's my wall somewhere. What do we do? I don't know. Commitment, that's what you do.
To whenever this is over. If you guys don't know, KY that's on here, this is Kyle, who is my right-hand man at my company. He's also the guy that edits the podcast and all that stuff. So I am feeling better, but I am not
representing Lithuania.
up to,
So let's see what
I'm not up to perfect yet.
Vasiliauskas can do
We're getting
on
there.
his first qualifying run here in Oman. Okay, thumbs up from the marshal, and away he goes. Well, whenever he's ready, he'll go, and now he does. So Vasiliauskas is off for his first qualifying run. Big, snappy waist transfer there. Throws it in nice and wide through that first zone. Leaving that zone a bit early is Vasiliauskas. Really fast moving through this centre.
I have
circle.
coffee right now. I
Headlights
drank a
right
lot of
out
tea.
on the wall. We see him getting lovely and wide early.
Is Connor still going to be an
Into
FD
that
this year? I'm actually not entirely
second
sure.
last outer zone as he
Not
comes into the
entirely
inside
sure.
zone now. Nice wall run there from Vasiliauskas.
Michael, what's up, sir? Michael,
Too deep in
what are
that
the
fast
chances
outer
we could
zone.
get
It's an all right run. It
this
is
to
fast,
auto
but definitely a lot of
refresh?
room for improvement.
Like, do you think we could get
It's going to be a
the
tough
stats page to
qualifying
auto
session here
refresh?
tonight, so I
Putting
think
that
all
out there.
drivers know
After
that.
every run, that'd be great.
32 guys are going into tomorrow and 30 guys are going
Oh, that
home.
rally, right.
Easy to say, but
That's pretty cool. That
is the level
put the
of
lax,
achievement
so
this year at OIDC
crank that out.
2026.
I wonder if like an actual guy won it.
Replay there.
Have a beer.
Right on
No,
the wall.
I'm not a beer
Nice
drinker.
job there. So it's 78 from Vasiliauskas.
Beer with like maybe a hot toddy. That might happen.
Back to the line next.
That's definitely not beer though.
Next on paper, it should be Salambala representing Lillian.
Thanks, Mike. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Pretty sure it is
Hope
him.
you're doing well.
Hear the anti-lag from him.
Michael, that's in here is. Can I blow up your spot? Am I allowed to say who you are? If people haven't figured it out already.
So let's see what Salam can do on his first qualifying run.
Okay, so Michael, that's on here is the owner, the CEO, the big boss over at Race Data Labs and the Wally system. He is the brains behind it all. So, yeah, fantastic dude. And yeah, we've very quickly became friends, even though the first time I met him, I like tried to tear
There he
his
goes,
product
Salam
apart.
leaves the line.
And then now we're buddies. So it worked out well.
Big handbrake drag, but getting all wrong there. He's in the wrong gear. I'm not sure what happened, but he's like reinitiate halfway around the
yeah.
corner, so the judges will not like that one. Salim now doing whatever he can.
Yeah, that's a
Savage
provisional
record
list. That's
showing
not
maybe
who's
just get
registered.
some
And
meters down from the next
I don't think
qualifying
it
run to figure
contains
out
like
how he can
petitions and a
improve
few
or
other
what
things.
changes he
So
can make to the car.
yeah, I believe registration came up not that long ago. I can see when the actual cutoff date is. I want to say it's like early February.
Yeah, unfortunately for Salam.
I know they posted about it not that long ago.
He's borderline on a 0 or a low
Driver
score.
registration.
Mood the judges are in, should I say.
February 6th is the last day. So after that, we'll know.
55 for his first one, so it is a score on the board. Definitely
Constructive
a lot of
tearing
room for
apart. No, it
improvement.
was. May I make it sound worse than it really was, but basically we just had a conversation about like the validity of the data, where the placement of
Okay, so we're
the
gonna
Wally
get back to the
was,
line.
and how
Next, there's a man
not
who
being at the
actually
center of
finished
rotation could change
fourth
different
position
things. But
last-
yeah,
or
it was a
not
really,
last
really
week,
good
2 weeks ago
conversation.
here around one of OIDC, and it is the one, the only Connor Shanahan,
There we go.
2025 Driftmaster champion. We see Shanahan warming up there in the burnout box.
Also, this has gotten
And
me
a
through
borrowed car
Gatorade.
from the guys
Zero.
at NMK Performance, and I think lap by lap Connor is really
Um,
settling.
yeah, I've heard the same rumor too about hers. I don't know. I don't know though. I don't know if I would trust that. Not nothing against Steve Morris, just big blocks have not been vetted
Let's see
yet.
what Connor Shanahan
You know what I
can
mean?
do on his first qualifying run as he makes his way to the start line. Nearly identical to his own car back in
I mean,
Europe,
Adam
but
just blew up
no,
another one. I
steering
mean,
wheel's
Cletus
on the
technically
wrong
did,
side.
but Adam blew up another one. So
So let's see what the younger Shanahan brother can do here on his first run in OIDC round 2 qualifying. I'm excited to see this one. Him and Jack were thrown in some entries into that first corner earlier on. So
Vernon just sent me
big
the
commitment expected from the start here.
qualifying
Wants to get
list.
on that podium tomorrow
Thanks,
night.
buddy.
Look at him thrown in. Nice initiation from Shanahan, getting lovely and wide there through that first outer zone, filling that box all the way around. As we see him now coming through clip 2 on the front brakes, puts the bumper right to the wall. Absolutely fearless from Connor Shanahan as he transitions
Connor
now,
likes
getting
walls,
lovely and
though.
wide early to get out to that second big long outer zone, filling it brilliantly as he comes in now to the decel zone, right on the wall, front
God, he's
and back
good.
of that car on the wall from Connor Shanahan as he comes into the last zone now. Absolutely smoking this Muscat circuit out of it and over the line. That is not a bad run from Connor Shanahan.
No, it's a solid run. That could be your top
Just
qualifier
watch
already.
his commitment on both walls.
I'll get to comments here in a
front
section.
and back of the
Second.
car. Absolutely fearless. Now I know it is a borrowed car. Maybe that's why he's fearless. But and 92 from
Yeah.
Connor Shanahan. So
It'd be
that's
interesting where
gonna
they need to pick
bump
up
him
points.
really high up the order. He's going to be happy with that one.
Connor
I can
Shanahan.
expect something wild from the younger Shanahan on his second run. But
This is where it's interesting is like Vasiliskas would have gotten an 81, so actually would have qualified higher.
Said in the driver's briefing earlier on.
Gonna be honest, Hurst needs a car that works consistently. It's not even that. He just needs
international driver.
he needs some more experienced people on his team. He needs I believe Matt Field went through that car with him, and the difference was night and day. That's all it is. RTR with O'Reilly's. I mean, it's not that crazy, but yeah.
To see what he's going to do here at round 2. But before we see him chase, we got to see him qualify. So Kevin leaves the line.
Oof.
Huge weight transfer very early. Can he get into that zone? He gets halfway around it. Does a good job now. Puts the foot down as he makes his way into the first clipping point. Puts the front of the car right on the wall. Oh, I'm going to get so excited watching that tomorrow night as we see Kevin now doing a great job here. Putting the back wheel right on that white line as he comes into the decel zone now. Little dab of the handbrake, slows the car down, settles him, and away he goes, filling that last big long outer zone.
Okay, I stand corrected. This might be.
And over the finish line. That's a bad run from Kevin Piscotty.
Yeah, I do like this line a lot better. Can't claim top qualifier when Jack hasn't run yet, or Kevin apparently. Yeah, good timing there, son of Thor.
Kevin doing a nice job there at clip 2.
Yeah, the caddy is basically a C6. It's just a reskinned up top.
One bit over it, so that is precision driving at its finest.
Yeah, no, that statement about Hurst's suspension is 100% true. He didn't realize that he was bottoming the car out, so even when he was like getting on throttle and the car would squat, it would lose traction.
So we're going to move back to the line. I'm just jumping here. Apparently there's meant to be a C6 Corvette on my screen, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, it is Ibrahim, but he's in an E46 and not a C6 Corvette, as the paper says. So Ibrahim throwing it in, getting very shallow on that first zone now. We see him coming through the centre section. It's the front of the car right on the wall. Big, fast transition there.
Taillights on the caddy, yeah.
Representing Lebanon. Doing a nice job through there. Not too deep in all the clips. He is ticking the boxes, but he's not as deep as the judges want. The judges want you really wide out to that outer line. So room for improvement, but it will be a score on the board.
A lot of guys do already have sensors like that. Honestly, like the easiest way to do it is just a zip tie. Like you put a zip tie on your shock, and then as it pushes up, it'll tell you how much it's collapsing.
Shallow in places. 53.7, loads of room for improvement.
But I think Matt does run it. I don't know if Odie does. I'm not sure, but yeah.
On the second qualifying run, so we're going to head back to the line.
Oh, I might have to make a tea here in a minute. I'm just happy I'm not coughing as much.
I'm afraid to call the next driver until I physically see them on the screen, just in case. Don't want to be calling anyone the wrong name.
Should we do the same thing we did on our last stream? That if we hit one of our goals, we'll give away a free order.
Apparently.
What do you think? Should it be the sub goal or the member goal? I'm down for either one.
We're going to have to wait and see who comes through the arch and makes their way on the track. No one's in the burnout box though, so
No one's in the burnout
what's going on there. Maybe Sultan's having some sort of technical difficulties. I'm not sure what's happening.
How is everybody doing? Where's everybody tuning in from today?
In the box.
Always love seeing how far of a reach we get on these.
Trying to see who it is. Oh no, that's not Sultan. So that is.
No, I don't think we're going to get any planes landing this time.
Jihad Ali Al Busam. So young Jihad, 13 years of age. Libya
Brazil, nice. Scotland.
And this kid is one to watch for the future. He just blows my mind.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
Him, like, he literally looks
you're in Oman.
the
Sick.
so
Okay. Are you at the event?
What
New York, Atlanta,
Jihad can do here.
Australia. Oh, right. I forgot you were
As
up
you can
there.
see in his picture, he is a kid. But he is such an aggressive driver.
Sick, guys. Well, I appreciate it from earlier. Germany, Toronto.
So let's see
oh,
what
sick.
Jihad does.
Yeah, well, I knew stay sideways. My wife's actually just
there.
going to be in Toronto in a couple
Lovely
hours.
into outer zone 1.
Going to
He
Hamilton
makes
for a
his way
tattoo.
Around the first half of this circuit. Oh,
Oof.
bit of an understeer there.
Get
so
lost?
I'm not sure what happened. He gets a small bit
Norway?
out of sorts
Sick.
now. Not what we were seeing from in practice. So let's see, can
Poland.
Shanahan salvage the end of this run? Try and do whatever he can. Listen to the screams.
Sweden here, but I'm Ukrainian. Good old Hamilton, yeah.
Abuse as he brings it over the line. That is not the best run.
I appreciate you guys watching that
So
Drift
far
Masters
here
versus
today,
FD
but
video. I think it went quite well.
Unfortunately, that's the one
I thought I
that
was
is
going to get into a
judged,
lot of
so
shit,
Jill
but
have
I
one
didn't.
more qualifying
So,
run. Not sure if that run is going to be enough. No,
Yeah.
it's a 0 for what happened here. Big straight and ended up in the wrong part of the track. 4 wheels off. 4 wheels off is a 0. That was made
Indonesia,
very
nice.
clear in the driver's briefing. So
Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad has a lot
Is it
of work
Tobago or
cut out
Tobago?
for him on the second run. Well, look,
I've
he's
heard
only
this
13,
argument not that
we'll
long
give him a
ago.
chance.
I'm working on another
Back to the
video.
line, and
It's
up
just
next it is the
same thing. I
first
got
of
a lot
our
of
Fresh X
a lot of
Crazy
projects on the go
Bill
right
Z's,
now, so
and this one is
just
Demir
need to
Dimitulia.
need to take a bit of a break.
Let's
Obviously,
see
I've
how
worked myself a
Demir
little
gets
too hard
on
and got
on
myself
his
sick. So
first qualifying run, these
yeah, Jackson the
Fresh XCs,
S15.
man, they're unbelievably built cars. Keep saying that every time they come on track, but just the workmanship that's in them is just insane. So Demir is making his way to the start line. What
Czech
can he
Republic,
do on his
nice.
first qualifying run
Bago. Okay, not Bago. Bago.
here in the
Tobago.
beautiful
Got it.
Muscat Drift Arena.
Still gonna be seating bracket for pro spec. There'll be seating bracket, not for pro. It is going to be 2-run qualifying with computer aid.
Get
Is I
thumbs up
believe
from the
the
marshal.
official narrative that I have to say.
We will get this qualifying run.
I do. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Now that we get some nice body kits on the Z's, I like them. I was not a big fan of the 400Z, if you will, when it came out.
Okay, thumbs up from the marshal, and Demir leaves the line.
Can't
for
confirm
his
what the
first
computer aid is
qualifying
yet.
run.
We'll have a podcast coming out about it. Yeah.
Into this car as he makes his way down the straight. Nice initiation. Big weight transfer, exactly what the judges want to see. Minimal handbrake, use the snap to
Like
get on
that
angle.
livery.
Demir doing a great job through this first section on the front brakes. Tucks his nose right on the wall. As we see him now on the front brakes, stomping there to get the back of that car out nice and wide into the
Stockton,
zone. Does
nice.
it near perfectly as he makes his way through the centre for the last time. Transitions out
Chris
to the
Bowden.
wall.
Thanks, man.
Not a bad run
Appreciate
from
it.
Demir as he comes
I'm just
into
a drifting
the last
fan.
outer zone, really wide,
And,
pushing it and bringing it over the finish line.
I'm just a drifting
That's a
fan at
good
the end of the
run
day. I'd
there
probably be
from
doing the same
Fresh
shit,
X driver.
even if I didn't have the jobs I had. The difference is that it makes it a little bit easier to do it because more people watch. So that's kind of it.
Watching Demir's replay here now, that's not a
Still
bad
should have
run
stuck
at all.
with a
Very
370.
good.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got to
So,
keep
this one
Nissan happy, right?
scored high. But don't take my word for it. Nah, 86.7. That's not a bad run at all.
It is going to be weird to see Forsberg without the NOS sponsor. I don't know.
Back to the line.
Admittedly, I heard
Next
rumors of it
is
last year,
Mohammed Al Mizani representing Saudi Arabia.
but
this is
obviously
one
it's a
of the
little bit.
craziest
You know, it's obviously
BMW
happened.
E92s
So
I've ever seen.
yeah.
V8 super
I don't know what's going to fill in with that. The other part that's interesting is the main contact for
Crazy
Neft
driver as
Vodka,
well. Mohammed putting some
who
good
set up
runs
all
in
those deals, is no
practice.
longer
Let's
with
see,
Neft. So I don't
can
know if we're
he
going to see
do it
Neft come
here
back
tonight,
either.
Get the job done, secure a spot in that top 32.
Yeah, I think Mobile One will jump
Huge
in.
weight transfer.
Unless he has
but
something
he
else.
do it so
Oh,
early,
no,
he
big
did.
understeer.
And did I come in with the commentator's curse?
Yes, he
Oh,
did.
Mohammed just getting it all wrong. Just looked like from the replay, he might have flicked that car just a small bit early.
When G Series coming in FD? What do you mean, like G35? Hurst already had
Too
one.
early, ends up the inside the track, tries to correct it, and then it all just.
They
goes
haven't
wrong
had
from
free unlimited
there.
NOS for a while, but you can
Oh,
get
it's so
free
unfortunate,
Rockstar.
especially when you see a guy doing well in practice, and then it comes down to the 2 runs,
Can you please come get it?
and then
Yeah,
unfortunately,
like the
the ones
Nubini.
that
Yeah, they
can't
are.
come
I have the classic one here as well.
is the world of drifting. So,
But
back to
I
the line
realized
we
that
go,
the
and we
not
are
everybody
going to
was into
see
teal.
The
So
second
this is
Shanahan
the
brother hit the track up. It
the
is
remake.
Jack
I could do more
Shanahan.
colors too if
Jack
you guys
getting
want.
third place.
I just have a
at
lot of
round
these.
1, beating his brother Connor in the third, 4th place playoff. So Let's see what Jack Shanahan can do here in this insane S15, this James Dean built S15, drove by Chris Brady here.
Yeah, I have to be careful with like the free Rockstar and free Red Bull because like
so let's see
I
how he can get
enjoy having a lot of energy, and now that they have a lot of sugar-free stuff because I'm not a sugar person,
I don't know if he was just
it's
pushing
dangerous.
the limits, but he was doing these backwards entries into the first corner and onto the rear wall run. Man,
yeah, Kyle knows it's a problem. It's a serious problem having access to unlimited Rockstar or Red Bull.
World-class driver.
I'm not sponsored by either.
Well able to secure a win at any event. So let's see how he gets on his first qualifying run. Throwing it in, huge angle from Shanahan, out nice and wide.
Not as deep as I would have thought, but he got there.
So much more comfortable in this car than round one. As we watch him
oh, sick! You got the OG F1.
Put the front of it on the wall. Nice job there from Jack Shanahan with a huge, fast, snappy transition, pushing wide.
They give him so much room before there's a scored zone.
Second long outer zone as he makes his way into the centre decel zone. Nice snap along the wall. Locks the front brakes there from Jack Shanahan as he puts the wheel right on the white line and brings it out wide and over the finish. That's a good run there for Jack Shanahan.
Jack feels like the Irish enough. That's a good way of putting it.
Came to play this season of OIDC. They want to win. These guys are winning all over the world, so why would they not want to win here, you know?
Looks good. This car seems a lot less soft than what they had it before. The last round, like that car was absolutely dumping the rear. Yeah, see? Jim, you got it. You're there with me.
So his little brother Connor got a 92, so Jack got a 91.
81.
Similar runs from Shanahan's.
No more three-wheeling. Three-wheeling's not a great idea. It can work, but you're usually covering for something else if you're going to do that.
In his beautiful Mark IV Toyota Supra. And this car, just, when you look at it, the workmanship in it is just...
Yeah, if you can control your emotions, you're just better at anything, to be perfectly honest. I don't think it matters if it's driving or business or life or raising kids or whatever. If you can harness your emotions for good and not let it like
super excited to see
ruin you, it's
first qualifying run here at OIDC. Concentration in his eyes. What can Andreas do here on his first qualifying run? Nice initiation, really wide from the start of that zone. Absolutely smoking them rear tires.
Yeah, Dag already went and did not qualify yet. Well, he went, but zeroed out.
Right on the wall for the third one. Was there contact with the wall there? I'm not sure, but he was very close now. As we see him coming nice and wide, filling that next zone perfectly near again. Into a wall run. Andreas with the best wall run probably so far tonight. The speed and aggression there as he threw it along, coming through that last corner now and bringing it over the line. That's not a bad run.
That's not a bad run at all. Yeah, I got very close to the wall. 1 sec, I gotta pull something off my 3D printer.
The first one, I don't know if he made contact or not, so I'm gonna be really studying it hard. Watch, camera changes. Dish. That was very close, that was. That's probably too close for comfort, so the judges did say a risk reward, so hopefully he gets rewarded for that. But look at that, bang! Throws that Toyota Supra right out there, nice and wide along the concrete wall. Fearless, if you ask me. So let's see what way the judges score this one. Or maybe we won't.
I have been 3D printing giant Evangelion heads. So this is the jaw to EVA Unit 2.
But oh no, Moya unfortunately getting it all wrong there from the start.
I was going to clean it all up, but I'm not going to.
Screams a supercharger on that Sylvia. Now Moya's just trying to figure out the grip levels. So if you're a fan of OIDC, you'd know we always call them forever changing grip levels. So
forever changing grip levels.
Practice was early this morning, and then there was a big break. And then they said to go back in the afternoon, and it's a completely different track. Everything they learned this morning is gone because temperatures just dropped, the track cools, and the grip levels are always changing. So let's see how drivers will get around that one. But yeah, see that there, a big straight there from Moya. Unfortunately, that will be a 0.
No bueno on that one.
Okay, so We're going to head back to the line. So on paper, it should be a Latvian driver, Artis Miskis, in his BMW E36.
Need to fix my printer. Keeps failing. Yeah. Depends on what printer.
Artis throwing it in there. Actually a little bit wide, dropping 2 wheels in that first zone. Gets the car back in position and a little bit wider. Wheel drop a clip
Romania
height
sick.
too, but he is super fast around this track. But that car just washing.
Anything new in the FD rumor mill? Any rumors you want to start? No rumors I want to start.
See him now
I don't know. I don't know what I can talk about rumor mill wise. There's a few things on the go right now.
Nice run here from Artis as he brings it over the line.
There's definitely a few things on the go.
Yeah, again, looks like a lad that maybe has been caught by the grip levels. That car looks a bit wishy-washy, if you ask me, in places. So he probably had the same setup he would have had this morning and then come back and went, what? This track's completely different.
I don't know. Do you guys have any rumors?
Loads of room.
What is
for
that?
Improvement.
That was weird. I thought that was me. Nick Knack coming to FD under HGK banner. That would be sick. That would be absolutely mental.
Another BMW E36.
He's already going to do insane things once.
See what Alvarez can do.
Once he's in Drift Masters full time. Sorry.
On his first qualifying run. Screams the V8 as he makes his way down the straight. Wide initiation. And then brings him to the center of the track, nearly missing all that first outer zone. So can he get it back on track now as he makes his way into the first wall run with the front of the car? Nice job there. See him on the front brakes trying to slow that car down. Bring it back through the center section, through his own smoke, out to the wall. That was a nice bit there for him. So see him come through that last
the flat
zone
7-up,
now.
yeah.
Alvarez brings it over the line.
I don't have access to it here, so that's the issue.
Yeah, see there now, just one wheel off there, and then he shot inside the track.
Favorite rumor going on right now?
Judges won't want that. They want you filling the and Alvarez does a good job here.
I don't know. I don't know if there's like a favorite rumor I've got right now. Jack coming back for 2026. I actually don't know what's going on with the Shanahans.
Nice section though, to be fair.
Like anything, it comes down to funding. Like, you know, they have to have the funding. They just put in a new shop. Or got a new shop, which can be good and bad. You know, the downside is that's expensive. So
in one of the nicest F22 BMWs. Egar's an OIDC veteran at this stage, and he's doing a nice job there in the kebab fighter. Bringing it through that first corner, very fast. Listen to the screams of this car. V8 absolutely singing underneath the bonnet.
Connor Shanahan to Papadakis or Jerry Yang Racing.
So we see Egar.
Oh, what is going on? I swear it wasn't me this time. Oh man.
Fast.
There we go.
To the
Okay, we're good.
of this car. V8 absolutely singing underneath the bonnet at F22 BMW.
No. Pause again. Okay, this is not me. Anybody else? It's their stream. Jacko in a black beanie. I might wear the black beanie a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. It's a toque, by the way. So. I don't know why Piotr's not over. I chatted with him. We're probably going to record a podcast pretty soon. So hopefully I'll get a few more answers on that. I'm assuming it's more just business and sponsor stuff. Jesus, Oman.
Fast. Listen to the screams of this car.
I'm just refreshing to see what happens.
Singing underneath the bonnet at F22 BMW.
No dice.
So we see Egar.
It looks like their stream is down, which sucks. That is no bueno. No bueno. Anything going on with Mike Power? Not sure. He's been producing a lot of content lately, which is really good to see. It's same thing. It's like it's a money thing, and he's gonna. I mean, he'll probably get knocked down to pro spec if he wants to come back. So, fire the interns. Oh, there we go. Favorite car from the grid? Which series? To be honest, I think Jack and Connor will be an FD. Yeah, I hope they will, obviously. I don't know. I haven't seen a confirmation, so. I like the 400Zs that are out here. I really do. Yeah, he already got knocked down to pro spec. Yeah. I mean, he could potentially make an argument to go back up to pro, but I wouldn't want him to anyways. What driver will Rome import this year? I don't think there is any. I don't think Rome is bringing anybody in. Oh, down again. Damn. Damn. Ah, yeah, this sucks. Cool. While we're not watching this, if you guys haven't yet, feel free to hit the old subscribe button if you haven't. Helps us get to that goal. We're actually not. Sorry. Doing my best not to cough on the mic. Yeah, and then if you guys want, you can always jump in, become a member, get early access to stuff. There's a bunch of cool stuff in there as well. So. And you guys always get early access to videos, extra content, things like that. As more merch comes out, you guys get first kick at the can as well. Sorry, I'm really trying not to cough into my mic, so. Joins Rome's foreign exchange program. I think it's important. Like, was it Rad Dan's going down to Southeast Asian series? So it's at like Indonesia. Yeah, I think it's really important that all drivers go and drive in a bunch of different places. Even if you think like that you'll do incredibly well, whatever, like just go do it. If you think you're gonna do well or not, I think it's really, really important. One, it's good for their brand and potentially for their sponsors. What are those gold tires? What is that about? Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to do as much as I can with the memberships. 99 cents a month. It's like almost nothing. So
an interesting technique is what I will say this is, but every man does it different. See him just pushing front.
Yeah, they do look like tire blankets. Yeah, Jim, just doing what I can. I was pretty much dead to the world yesterday, so I'm happy that I'm feeling good enough today to be able to do this. So I have to figure out tomorrow. This is supposed to start early, and I got to take my kid to school, so I got to figure out that.
Okay, so now making his way.
Yeah, I could do a D1NZ. When is that? Aren't the Sorensens going down for that? I think. Yeah, I'd be down.
What can the Jordan driver do? He gives a thumbs up anyways. That's a good start.
I guess I could look it up as well.
Okay, so
let the kid have a day off. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that, or like getting him an Uber to go to school. He goes to school out of district, so I have to drive him every day.
Nice job there through that first zone. Not too deep, but very, very fast. He is 2 wheels in it though. So judges did say they wanted to from start to finish in that.
Yeah, if D1NZ's behind a paywall, I wouldn't do it because I don't think that's fair.
Drops possibly 1, maybe 2 wheels there.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
As he comes back to flick it for the wall. Nice.
The best I would do is like a simul, like you guys could have this up and then you can watch that separately. But I'm not gonna pirate out their stuff. That's just not right.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah. Okay. So if that's the case, then what I would do is just set up this setup and not have theirs streaming. So. St. Louis 2018. All right, we did Texas 2019. I think we were talking about doing some 2016 stuff as well. I'm going to try and do a bunch. What's up, Remo? Appreciate the becoming a member. Middle of the night. Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is, so.
E36 not steering how we wanted. I don't think it did, but up next.
I mean, I'm down to get up in the middle of the night to do stuff. It's actually a little bit easier for me, to be honest.
E46 BMW.
He's paid this year. Okay, well, we'll figure it out.
Concentration mode. Really cool looking car. I like the livery and the look of this BMW. So let's see what Anas can do on his first qualifying run. We are flying through, nearly halfway already. And then we start from the bottom and
So
go
about a
again.
quarter of the way through then. That's all right. Oh,
Anti-lag switched on, and away Anas goes for his first qualifying run.
4 p.m. in
Huge
Serbia.
transfer,
All right.
throwing it in nice and early there. Gets out lovely and wide through that first zone.
Hey,
Doing a good
thanks,
job
Martin, for
now.
the sub.
As he pushes through that first corner, out to the clipping point 2. Tucks the nose right to the wall. Such commitment there. Snappy, fast transition. This man definitely was listening in driver's briefing. As we see him lovely and wide early, filling all that zone and getting ready to enter the decent
Pretty good run.
zone.
That's such a long stretch
Back
between
on the
those
power,
zones.
that's a nice job.
It'll be
from
interesting
Anas.
when that
Oh,
get into tandem
no,
with it.
just watching a small bit too
Good
wide
correction,
coming
though.
in there.
Like,
Seen a lot of
sucks you had to
drivers do
make
the
it, but that
same
was a good
thing, which
correction.
tells me, might be a little bit less grip there than they were expecting, or what they probably had in practice earlier on. So
you know, watching Drift League GB this year. I have no idea. Maybe.
good run from.
It's all good, guys. If you weren't sub before,
Seven,
just take a
so
quick
it is
second.
score on the board.
Even if you think you're sub, just take a quick
Happy with
second
that one.
and check and
Seen
make
his
sure.
bootleg come off halfway around. I thought
Obviously,
I did see
be
that.
massively
And then I went,
appreciated.
"Nah, surely a bootleg just didn't randomly fly off a car." Oh, yes, it did. Ejecto bootleg, cuz.
Okay.
Okay, we're heading back to the line, and it is another female driver representing Ireland. It is Adrienne Wheatley, in probably one of the nicest PS13s ever in the world, if you ask me.
Dang,
The car is
bold
just
statement.
unbelievable. The level that it's finished to, savage. Candy red paint job, just flexing cause she can. So let's see what Adrienne
Yeah,
can
thanks,
do
Jim.
here at
Yeah,
round
subbing a like
2
is
of
free.
OIDC.
Costs you guys nothing, but it means
Some good
means a
runs
lot
in
to the old
practice, so I'm
algorithm and to
excited
me.
see this one. Nice initiation from Adrienne, pushing lovely and wide from the start, filling that zone. Oh, maybe just washing one wheel too wide, but look at the smoke bellowing from the back of this PS13 as she comes through now. Puts the front bumper fearlessly on the wall.
Damn.
Such commitment from Adrienne Wheatley.
Get on it.
As we see her now. Nice
A
on
good
the front
setup.
brake, slows that car down lovely, filling that next outer
Whoa.
zone. And she comes through, clipping that cone, maybe just going a small bit wide at the end. Not too deep on the wall, but can she salvage the end of this run? Doing a nice job there now through that last zone, and she brings it over the line. Nice run there from
See,
Adrienne.
see,
One or
people
two
don't
little-
realize they're
you
not subbed.
one or two little things.
Your opinion is judging an Oman closer to
Everyone's
FD or
doing the same
Driftmasters.
thing. I think the grip hasn't changed that much since
Maybe
practice.
is
That's
slightly
catching a lot
more
of people
towards
out.
Driftmasters, but not by a lot.
Look at this.
Honestly, we're at a point
Right on
where
the wall
the
there.
judging
Very
is
fierce.
so
That's
universal
some
across all
unbelievable.
series.
What a girl, huh?
What's up? Oh, what's up, Chris? I miss being the WhatsApp guy too.
67.7,
That's a deep cut
so
joke.
Room for improvement. but
Hopefully
she
you're in
knows that
the warehouse
herself.
right now
She's
watching
well
it.
capable of getting
So if you
up
are,
that order.
say what's
She's
up to everybody. If you guys can hear me, miss all of you. We'll get that barbecue going at some point.
See her there too.
I just got to get
She's
everybody
such a
over.
nice girl. But yeah, we're going back to the line. And up next it is, a man that wasn't at round 1. One of our Shahani brothers. It is Ali Shahani.
Ali Shahani.
Or as he's known, and it says it at the back of his car, Bazooka. Now you might wonder why it says Bazooka.
What's up, John?
Just listen to this. This thing is obnoxious a pig.
There's a
bit
select
like
few
myself,
people
I
in this
kinda
world
love
that know
it.
me as the
But
WhatsApp
it
guy.
looks
Maybe
so
I'll tell that
hard to
story.
drive. So let's see what Ali can do here. Smoke, bang, screams, V8, absolutely everything bar tears through that first corner. As we see him now doing
Lots
a
of
nice
smoke,
job
just not a
there.
lot of
Ali
grip.
putting it out to the wall. The floor is shaking underneath my feet from that car, and he's not even near this side of the track. Insane from Shahani as he comes through now, back out to the wall.
Yeah, it's like no
Listen
forward
to the
biting it.
screams from the Bazooka as he fills that last
You can
outer
see,
zone.
he's
and
hunting for grip.
brings it over the line.
I think it's
Top,
nuts,
bang,
though.
Smoke, everything. It had it all. Ali Al Shahani, one half of our Shahani brothers.
Ali Al Shahani.
First one out, on track. But yeah, not a bad run from Ali. I say it every year. This thing, like, I don't know if he's driving that or it's driving him. But he did a good job to hold it there. A 71, he's going to be delighted with that. Room for improvement on the second one, but he'll know where he can tidy it up. And obviously he needs to find a bit more grip in the back of that S15. But yeah, Bazooka not doing a
Cleans
bad
up.
job at all. Here at round 2 of OIDC.
Really hope Tomas keep it going rest around. Yeah, same.
Okay, we're back on the line, and it is Khalifa Al Fahassi.
So our
17
fastest run
years
right
of
now
age,
is Saeed
representing the UAE.
Asiala.
This young man has just
Asiala.
got so comfortable in this car over the
98.
last 2 years. He's consistently driving And you know what? It's good to see it paying off. Seat time is king in this world of drifting. So let's see what young Khalifa can do here. Throwing it in. Nice initiation. Filling the outer zone.
can
So
see that
fast
car
there
lead,
from
like,
Khalifa. Smoking
leading
the rear
up.
tires now as he makes his way into clipping point 2. Putting the back of the car exactly where the judges want it now.
Little over
Snappy,
rotation.
fast transition. Can he hold it and keep it within the white lines? Yes, he can. Khalifa now doing a great job as he fills that outer zone again, making his way into the decent.
Can cars like Fields, C8, or Denofus Porsche become legal for the main competition? Yeah.
Here in the Muscat
Yeah,
Drift
there's no
Arena,
reason. I think
as
both
he
of them are
puts
built
foot to
that
floor
way.
and brings it out wide over the line. That's
Favorite
a
car
good
in
run
grid
there
from
young
FD or Drift
Khalifa
Masters.
Al-Bahasi.
I mean, Black Smoke Racing guys always have my heart. Anything weird.
I can't even can't call him.
Where do you buy a beanie like this?
Teammate.
Jacko13.com. Bottom of the screen, you can save 20%. Use code Mohawk. There's also a deal to get both the black one and the teal one.
So we're going to head back to the line, and up next it should be Youssef Bawit.
Doesn't need grip in qualifying. Yeah, you need some though, because especially if you're in a spot where you need to dig out, you need to have some forward bite. It's just there wasn't a ton.
Okay,
Boxers see it
Youssef
running in those
is
competitions.
making his way
Yeah, when I talked to Matt Field about it, he
to
said
the
he'd like to. He
line.
just doesn't have the spares package
I
for
really
it
do love
yet.
this
So
car, man. It's so just the standards of cars this year in the paddock is just insane. Every car is just unbelievable. Guys building these.
are the
weapons
stats in the
and
bottom right?
monsters
And no,
for,
these are. This is from Race
OIDC,
Data
but
Labs.
yeah, let's see what Youssef
So-
can do on his first qualifying run. Big flick early, huge initiation from Youssef. Can he
No.
hold it? He
Nope.
does, but it pushes him a little bit to the centre of the track. Keeps one wheel in that first outer zone. Now he's on the front protects trying to tuck the back of the car, getting ready to tuck the nose through the centre. Nice job from Youssef. Such a fast, snappy transition. Is he able to hold it? Yes, he is. Not
Doesn't
too
quite
deep
get all
in
the way
that
out there,
first
though.
zone or that second outer zone as he makes his way back to the wall. Coming through his own smoke, nearly getting lost, and just washing a small bit too wide.
Yeah.
At the end. Over the line.
Which
So
house you'd love to
you
see an
the-
FD that
the
currently is not
cones
grid?
on the edge
Kia
of the
Stinger.
track, yeah, showing you the start and end of each of the zones.
Why not?
Okay. Them cones are about a metre off the edge of the track.
Eternity
So,
Edits.
you
John
see them
and Donnie
cones
go
flying.
away. He's
It's a
mine.
real giveaway,
Who the heck
that.
is Eternity
Definitely
Edits?
dropped the wheel here. You know, Youssef was doing a great job. Didn't get too deep
No,
in
Matt's
this
not
zone
bringing
now
the C8,
here.
as far as I know. I have to look this up.
Then watch from the wall run on, gets through that clip perfect, and then a little bit of a straight in there, re-initiates halfway through the zone, and then bang, hits the cones out in the yellow and blue.
Is FD using the same telemetry system as before for this year or something new? I believe it's something new. Yeah, 30 would be sick.
We're back
I just
on
want
the
something
line, and up
completely
next it
different.
is
I think the
Hussein
Kia
Mr.
Stinger
Ali in another
could be
C6 Corvette
really, really cool.
representing Lebanon.
Chrysler Crossfire.
Having big
I don't
problems all day with overheating issues. No practice at all for Hussein, so this is nearly his first lap of the
See if
track.
this car lasts
Let's
then.
see how he gets on. He's not doing a bad job, Hussein. Well veteran driver in the Middle East. So he says he should be able to get the job done with the 2 runs he has. Doing a
Yeah, the
nice
new
job
exhaust
now in
sounds
this
really
first
good on this car.
qualifying run. Not pushing too crazy, but he knows he has to put a score on the board and get some data he can bring back to the team going, right, give me more grip, give me less grip, tell me what to do. As Hussein now filling that last outer zone, bringing it nice and wide and over the finish line. Delighted for him. You know what I mean? I've seen that car up on access stands nearly all day. Still, you know, a happy-go-lucky lad, smiling and positive in the pits. He was confident enough he'd be able to get the job done, so I'm
Glad he
rooting
was
for
able
him
to get
here
through that
tonight.
run, especially having overheating issues previously.
What are the
170
judges gonna think?
viewers.
That's
I wonder if we can hit 200.
69.7. That is not bad.
It's a little different because I
He
don't
was
have like
going
TikTok
over
and stuff
that
going as well. But all-wheel drive, yeah, that'd be sick. I mean, you wouldn't even need to convert it. Technically, if the car came rear-wheel drive, you can do it.
For the camera, he was that eager. But Linus having another guy having a bad day. That car had no gearbox in it 2 hours ago. Just
Jesus.
so you know, not sure what it was.
There you
He's
go.
in the borrowed car from Nazar Harbali. And Linus just joining the grid. His brother Victor drove this car at round 1. Linus is like, ha, I'll drive for 2 and 3. But yeah, just unfortunate the car. Something went
Thanks,
wrong with it. It
Klisha.
was a clutch issue.
Yeah,
I was
appreciate a
over
like
talking
or
to the
a
guys this morning.
sub if you
so
haven't yet.
He just said he's going to send it. He's only here for a bit of fun, but with no practice.
Bring back
it's
the
very
Saturn
hard
Sky.
to
Or the
perform
Pontiac
at
Solstice,
highest
same
level,
thing.
You know, especially when you're not sure if the car is going to play ball. Definitely looks like it's driving anyways, so that's a good start. Nasser was telling me that they thought it was like the input shaft off the box was vibrating. They didn't really know. Something happened last night at the street parade, and the guys were nearly up all night at that car early this morning, working on it all the way through practice, just to get it out for qualifying here tonight. So credit to him.
I will say a
his
VR6
team,
drifting can be
Nasser's
sick.
team,
That is one of
everyone
my
involved.
all-time favorite engines. Not that I've ever
Definitely
owned one or built one or
improvement.
anything else. I
He's
just,
a veteran.
I just
He
like them.
knows
I
the
like the
crack.
way they're laid out. I like the sounds they make.
Oh,
I'm
lad, they're
I
not
like
waiting
VR6s.
at all. What?
Jesus.
Robert Babkulian is just throwing it straight in. They need to slow down here for a minute or not put replays up. I'm not sure. But Robert in this VA 350Z doing a nice job through
Hey, thanks
the
for becoming a
centre
member.
section.
Looking for 2 more to hit our goal today.
Taking
Which
it
is pretty
back on
crazy.
the front brakes. And out wide. As he bring it to the wall. Robert doing a great job here now.
He's looking good.
Absolutely love the look of this 350.
Oh, 6. VR6 Mark II. Be nuts.
So see him now.
I do like a
Push the forward, bring
Scirocco.
it over
Like,
the line.
not a
So
big
I wonder, is it
Volkswagen
gonna
guy,
happen
but
again? Are we
Corrados
gonna
and
see it again in
Scirocco's,
the
they
replay,
get me.
or will I just hear the next car leaving the line? I'm going to line up who's next, just so I know. I was just lucky that I knew that was Robert's car.
Alan Hines
off
is
the
driving
top
it.
of
Yeah,
my
he's
head.
got the S15
So
Lucky Day
who
one.
is next on
I
paper?
called him during our Drift Masters driver reveal.
Oh, yeah,
That was kind of a cool one.
On paper, it should be our round 1 winner.
Dude, built
I'm saying
Cayenne
turning
drift
because
car.
it's like the old Ahmed Ahmed back. He hasn't had the best few years. You know, not,
Am I getting
not
Forza
too
Horizon
bad
6?
terrible, but he's not where he wants
Maybe?
to be up the top.
If I
on
can't
that
play it
podium,
on
but the
Steam
ham
Deck, then
is
I'm probably not
back.
going to get it
And
because I don't get a lot
spoiler
of time
alert,
to
he
sit
got
and
a
play
spoiler.
here.
How cool does that GR look? Man, that is so nice with that
Ahmed
spoiler.
Daham.
I was talking to him this morning.
Great
He says
driver.
it may be or maybe not measured exactly 2 knock cones off the wall run. I said, if he pulls that spoiler off in qualifying, I'm going to go crazy. Then he informed me how much that spoiler cost, and I told him don't do it. But the ham doesn't care. He's a lunatic behind the wheel. Super excited to see. Round 1 winner, representing Jordan. What can
TVI,
Ahmed
yeah.
Daham do here?
A lot of guys swap those into Jeeps for like
He's
rock
a
crawling.
different Daham. I was chatting to him this morning. Like you can see it in his eyes. He's focused. He's
I
in the
do.
zone.
He
He's
does need to
pushing
do
hard.
Drift Masters. I mean, he
wants
just
to win that
move up in
championship.
competition.
So let's see what Ahmed Daham can do as he throws it in. Nice initiation there from Ahmed Daham. Oh yes, pushing the really wide through that first zone. So we see him now getting ready to put the front of that beautiful GR86 on the wall. No fear whatsoever from Ahmed Daham. On the front brakes now, just trying to kill a bit of speed. Filling that second outer
don't
zone so
know
nice
if
as he enters
Chelsea's
the D-cell zone. Out
Fox
nice and
Buddy
wide
is
through
FD
the wall.
legal.
Keeps the spoiler on it for this run as we see him pushing now. Back wheel right on the white line through that last zone and over the line. Ahmed Daham is back with a bang.
All right, what are we going to do if we hit this members goal? Because we're 1 away. What do you guys want to do? Let me know down in the comments. Should we do some sort of giveaway? Should we do? What do you guys think?
800 brake horsepower to use. Every bit of it. And 82 in qualifying.
Ooh, VR6 Pro Spec car.
I'm going to say it one more time. How cool does that car look with that spoiler?
Um,
You know what? That's the part of drifting. It's not about performance. It is about looks as well.
track am I looking forward to the most this year? Vegas probably. Do a kickflip.
Okay, up next it is Salam Asrar.
Make it
in
up to
the
10.
Craziest Sylvia I've ever seen.
I'll do something at
LS7
5. I
twin
still don't know what it is
turbo.
yet.
Insane build and an insane driver. Salam doing a great job through that first section now as he smokes. Listen to the screams coming from that car as he transitions now for the first time. Doing a nice job, wide early, exactly like the judges said, and he's going to fill that zone near perfect. From
I mean,
start to
rotaries
finish.
can last. Go
Salam
look
doing
at
a great
everything
job
they do
here
in New
now as he
Zealand.
throws it out wide onto the wall. This man has came to play this weekend. We see him
I've not
filling
seen any
that
new
outer
layouts.
zone yet again and bringing it over the line. Salam Al Sahar, my friend, that was unbelievable.
On 5, change
What a
the hat
run.
to the original. I can do that. That's easy.
Every
You can
time
see my terrible
I see
hair,
this
though.
car in person, it just blows me away. Like 2 flames.
I want to do
shooting
something for
from
you
the
guys
bonnet.
though. If we hit
Unbelievable.
5
Twin
members,
turbo
I want to
V8.
do something for you guys.
Where else would you get it? Only OIDC.
What's up, Turbo Khan?
Salam representing Kuwait, representing them proudly here in Oman. Nice wall run there. I really like that run. I'm interested to see what way this one's going to be scored.
All right, we hit 5. So what are we doing? Okay, I'll swap over to the teal hat.
Okay, back
Can do
to
that.
the line, and up next it is Ali Shohani.
You're gonna see my hair, though, so
representing
just be
UAE,
prepared.
IS 300, crazy build. This thing
All right.
is just a
Here
weapon.
for the emo hair. Oh,
So what can Ali
I mean, it's
do
not emo
on
right
his
now.
first-
I mean, it could be. We could just
qualifying run.
There's just a
here
lot
at
of it.
OIDC.
There's a lot of it going on. All right, easy enough.
So start line marshals just waiting for smoke to clear before they release them. Painted 3/4 of the car and just left the back bit just to show everyone his IS is, you know, carbon fiber, carbon Kevlar. I'm not sure. They all look the same around this point.
How about this? Trying to. What could we do? Teal hat feels right. Yeah, I hear you.
It's been tidied up there.
Do you want to do a free hat with every order today because we hit this goal? I'm down for that if you guys are. So if you put an order in,
Thumbs up from the marshal.
I got to see use the discount code, which I want to use anyways. But I will throw a free hat in with every order.
Nice initiation there from Ali. Lovely and wide, putting the back wheel exactly where the judges want it. As he fills that zone from start to finish. Now look at the speed as he makes his way around through the centre section. Puts the front right out to the wall, doing a nice job now. Snappy, fast transition. Can he hold it on the track? He does a great job. Gets lovely and wide early. This is a very good run from Ali as he makes his way into the first decel zone. Out wide, puts the back of the car to the wall, entering in the last zone. Flames shooting from underneath the car from the wastegate, and he brings it over the line. That's a good run there from Ali Shawani. He's going to be pumped with that one.
There you go, I'm going to have to put this.
Nice run there. Watch this. I thought he was going to wash wide, but that's what Kieran Hines said in the driver's briefing earlier today. Get wide early, because if you're wide early, you're on the radius to fill that zone from start to finish. That's what we want to see. So Ali obviously paying attention. It's 78.7.
There we go.
Oh, that's
updated
Salam's
it.
Score.
So free hat.
If that's Salam's score.
Sorry.
It could be just
free hat with every order.
These
I'm done.
gremlins, they're running through the system here. They're messing with us, guys. I'm going to have to go fight them tonight, I think. But up next, we are back with another Omani driver. It is Wakas Saud, E46 BMW. Wakas jumping out of his Mustang and into this 46 this year, and it's probably the best decision he's made. Wide initiation there now. Doing a nice job, maybe just putting half a wheel over the white line. As we see Wakas now hitting clip 2 near perfect. Brings it in to the wall fearlessly again.
Yeah, Ken does really well in
tired of seeing that.
In FTJ.
As we see Wakas now out wide early, filling that zone all the way
yeah,
around.
if you buy one color, there should be like an order note
Not
section. You can always just tell me.
Will he be able to get into that last zone? No, he ends up on the inside of the circuit. Has to dial on more angle to try and just get somewhere in the clipping point, which nearly brings him to the inside of the track. But Wakas doing a good job there.
I think there's a spot to like put a
Keep it in between
question
the white
or a
lines.
comment or something. Let me just double check here. Yeah, so if you order one, yeah, it says leave us a note. You can let me know what you want in there.
Car wash and then back on power. Boom. Nice. So it's a 57.3 from Wakas. Definitely room for improvement, but he knows that himself. There's where it kind of went wrong from that last section. He completely ended up on the inside of the track, messing up that corner, but you know, Wakas will be able to figure that one out.
Oof. Lots of speed.
Okay. We're going back to the line, and it is Mohammed Shiab, GT86, representing Lebanon. As he flicks it in, I was chatting to him earlier just before driver's briefing. He said he's confident, but did the car just let him down? What happened there? Uncharacteristic move from Mohammed. So we see him now back on the power, trying to just get
Jimmy Oakes just commented on my Instagram photo. He's like, bro, I didn't even know you had hair.
Everyone says there's no grip.
More people drive IS 300s.
I don't know.
Lots of people do. They just, I don't think, I don't know. I don't believe they hold up once they get to like the pro level.
He brings it over the line. V8 screaming under the bottom of that GT86. But yeah, just initiation. Something went wrong there. Straightens up. And then needs to reinitiate. So
code says it isn't valid. Oh, lovely. 1 second. I'll fix it. I'm sorry.
Hopefully, you know, he can pull it together in the second run. Well capable driver of, you know, qualifying with one run. I'm positive for that. I'm positive.
Discounts. Oh, it's because I'm an idiot. Why does it say scheduled?
Okay, so up next we should have Dennis Miguel in another one of these beautiful.
No, I'm just an idiot. That's on me.
I can hear something in the
Okay, should be good now.
I can't
Should be good
see.
now. Sorry about that.
I just seen a glimpse of a tail light, and it did look like one of them beautiful Z's.
Do better. Yeah, I know. Considering like my entire job is like building and managing
Dennis
Shopify stuff
making
and
his
ads.
way
So.
through the arch.
A lot of people assume
on
I'm bald.
to the start
Like a
line.
lot of people.
So you see where he is now? That's where the start line was at round 1. But the judges have decided, you know what? If we give them a shorter run in, it'll make for better battles. So it took a little bit of getting used to.
I'd love to see Dean to do a round in FDJ. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Dennis, he's clapped and he's
RX-8
pumped,
is a
he
chassis.
ready
It's
to go,
good,
he's
it's
gonna
just not
push hard.
great.
He wants that top spot in qualifying tonight. Can he do it? Well,
There's Cal,
we're
man.
about to
We
find
need him
out.
back in
See
drifting.
Dennis Miguel now. Nice wide snappy initiation. Filling that zone beautifully from Dennis Miguel now as he makes his way out wide. Oh, lovely job
Works
for that
now,
second
sick.
clip. Puts the front of the Z out on the wall. Snap back. Can he get out
All
early?
right, first
Filling
order
that
in.
zone from start to finish. Yes, he can. Dennis Miguel. World-class driver as we see him flicking back now out to the wall. Fearless at damaging that beautiful car. As we see him now filling that last outer zone from start to finish. Oh, ho, ho.
Damn,
this
bro.
is going to be a good scored run.
That's a sick order. It's going to be an interesting one. So Mike came in with a teal beanie, a Drift Masters, and an FD poster, and you'll get the other hat. So that's sick. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I blame Tim Pool for the beanie stigma. Am I missing something on that?
Oh no, it's just my screen dropping.
No code, just anything that gets ordered today, we'll I'll throw in a free hat.
Perfect time at 86.13 from Dennis Miguel. He's going to be pumped with that one. Okay, back on the line. It is the man that's so good to name them twice. Ahmed Ramsey, representing Egypt, S14, 2JZ, fresh engine build from round 1 to round 2, and he says it's much better, a whole new setup. And Ramsey, my friend, a little bit early initiation, but he does a good job to get that car back online. So we see him now. Well, we don't see him. There he is.
Yeah.
Now we see him. Ramsey doing a nice job there.
What is the top 3 right now?
In that
I'm not
second
entirely
outer
sure.
zone, flicks back out to the wall, getting lost a little bit in his own smoke, I would say.
I don't know when they actually like post how things are going.
But yeah, Ramsey, not the cleanest run we've seen.
No.
Definitely was doing better runs in practice. He was confident just before qualifying, so hopefully whatever's going on there, he can get figured out. Initiate a bit.
It'd be cool to go back to Sonoma.
Not
I mean,
sure
listen,
what
I don't
happened. I'm going to Sonoma,
get to make that call.
amazing.
They barely listen to me. I was trying to run Utah backwards, just never happened.
Ramsey relatively
Actually, they gave me a very good reason as to why.
Usually it's
We'd have to
enough.
change all the barriers because they have leading edges,
Doesn't
so
look it to
that's
me.
why. Yeah, I think they're like almost the exact same size as the 370Z,
back
if I'm not
line.
mistaken.
Up next, it should be another Omani driver. Yeah, he's in the burnout box. It's the one, the only Haitham Al Haididi in one of the craziest S15s I've ever seen. Haitham, young man, so aggressive in the driver's seat. Really excited to see what he can do. He told me the other night, he said,
Sick. Got another order coming in.
On the OIDC. He says, I want to win the event. I just want to win the event. This is his home turf. This is his country, his championship. You know what? Look at the
Joseph,
concentration
thanks,
in
man.
his eyes.
Appreciate
Tonight
it.
might be that night, but
I actually used
gonna
to
win
drive
the
through
event,
your
gotta
city
qualify
quite
first.
often.
So let's see what
There's a
Haitham
really
Al
good
Haididi can do.
cigar shop
He
there.
throws it in. Snappy, fast initiation from the Omani driver. Putting the back wheel right on the line. Look at the speed of him through that first corner. So you see him now coming lovely and wide for clip 2. Front of the car on the wall near perfect from Haitham Al Haididi. As he washes wide, doing a good job there, filling
Michael, appreciate
the
that.
second outer zone from start to finish.
Got a shirt.
Makes his way through the centre section now, out deep to the wall. No fear whatsoever from the Omani driver. So we see him maybe putting one wheel just too wide at the end. He only
That was a
kicked
good run
the whole
until that
chain.
drop.
But Haitham Al Haididi, what a run. So much just aggression and speed through that first section. That run there from Haitham Al Haididi. And an 81 for Haitham. That's a good start to qualifying tonight. He knows he can push now. Nice little confidence booster near perfect lap, bar there. This is where it started to go wrong.
This is where it started to go wrong.
Second half of that last zone, putting one wheel off, so not bad, man. Right, we're going back to the line. Up next, it's another Egyptian driver. It is Karim Rashid in his BMW E46.
I don't think I'm going to be in Good Life,
he has
Michigan.
two of these cars. One is his Egyptian car and one was his European car. Well, he has been named
Life,
as
yeah.
a Drift Masters driver. So
What is his name? That one prospect this year.
But he told me,
what is he
said, "I don't
driving in
wanna call
Pro
him a
this
European
year?"
car. This car is now
Cody
called
Buchanan?
Cairo with a K.
I think he's driving a Z again.
Says it's special to him. He's feeling confident. He was looking good in practice, so I'm excited to see what Karim is going to do. Nice initiation there from the Egyptian driver. Putting the back wheel.
Yeah, Red Bull
lovely
liveries will
way
always look
through
good
that
because
first
Red Bull
zone. Carrying
needs
big
them to
speed
look
now
good.
as Karim as he makes his way through the centre. Real nice there with the wall run, putting the front of the E46 BMW right on the wall. No fear at all.
MBRP on the side?
Karim here tonight as he makes his way back through the centre section onto the wall, through his own smoke. Look at the speed, look at the angle, look at the aggression in this run from Karim. He wants to do well here tonight. Clutch failure made him bow out of round
Looked like
one,
Cole
but
Richards
that
is going to be
car
building
is
a car
back
too, but
working
I don't know 100%.
perfectly here tonight, and that is a very good run from Karim.
The new F1
See
Red
what
Bull
way the
livery
judges
is
score
different-ish.
this one.
It's always going to be the same colors, but yeah.
And 83.7, he's going to be happy with that
Yeah,
one.
that's good.
Nice run there from
All
the
right,
Egyptian
I gotta
driver.
run and top up the coffee.
Oh,
be
it's
right
going
back.
to be a tough field tonight. I'm telling you guys, 32 boys go into battle tomorrow night. Or ladies, my apologies. There are some ladies on the grid. So yeah, 32 drivers go to battle tomorrow night, but 30 of them go home. Up next, it is Alan O'Loughlin representing Ireland. Alan O'Loughlin back for the second year here. This 180 SX, a 1.5 JZ underneath the bonnet, 800 brake horsepower, and I am telling you, I hope the screens and all the live stream does the sound of this car justice, because it sounds amazing. It does. Alan had a very good qualifying session. Round one, unfortunately, the car let him down, and he didn't make it to his battle in top 32 as his GoPro falls off on initiation. His media guy Sean Noonan obviously didn't strap that down hard enough, as we see him now coming through. Please don't run over the GoPro as he flicks back. Alan doing a nice job here. Not all the way into that zone from the start, but he gets there at the end as he flicks back through the wall section and into that last outer zone. Screams from this 1.5 JZ, a combination that's not too common anymore, but Alan's still repping it. It works for him, that's all that matters. Show me the GoPro flying. Yes, they did. Sean, lad, you should have secured it better.
Another order in. Rally, thank you. Thank you guys for dropping what hat you want as well.
Definitely not the best run we've seen.
Grabbed a
from
future
Alan
drifting tee. Sick.
here today,
You're getting
round two, but
pretty low on
well
those,
capable
actually.
driver, 73
Like,
there.
pretty low on them.
73.3 on his first qualifying run. Alan, he'd say it himself, qualifying is not his strong. He doesn't do well in qualifying. He just does enough to get the job done. But in battle,
Yeah, I think Cole's building another
the best chase
GR86.
drivers you will see. So hopefully we'll see
I do like the new Audi livery.
Okay, we're
It's a
heading
little
back to
weird,
the
but
line. Up next, it is Riyad
like weird liveries.
Al-Masabi in his new build this year.
Yes, I am
370Z
working Drift
V8,
Masters coming up this year.
Crazy car, an unbelievable driver representing Oman. Let's see what Riyadh can do.
Yeah, I'm locked in for
On his
FD and
first
Drift Masters
qualifying
this
run.
year. And then I'm picking up 1 or 2 LS Fests and a couple
Hopefully
of
they
Good
got
Lives as
Alan
well.
O'Loughlin's
So I got
GoPro
a
off the middle of the track.
busy year. Arguably the busiest year I've ever
You see
had.
Riyadh throwing it in.
So, which means I'm
Not
actually
too deep through that
hiring
first zone, but he
somebody
gets
on
it
my
at the end.
on my marketing company to help fill in as well.
Pushing out, trying to get that car back online. That 370 screaming. Oh, so close to the wall. Brilliant run there.
I don't know if we'll have
Riyadh
any
now
shirts
on the
left
front brakes,
before going to
controlling
Ireland,
the
to be
back of
honest
that
with you.
car. Little tap of the front brakes, just getting ready to transition into the decel zone. Very little decel in there from Riyadh, doing a nice job now. Oh! I thought he was just about to straighten up. He had to do absolutely anything to keep that car sideways and get it over the line. But Riyadh, not the best one
John,
we've
buddy,
seen him do, but
appreciate it, man.
one to watch. Good strong Omani driver jumping out.
I could probably just like drop that off at your house if you want. It's definitely cold, so you're gonna need it.
There. That was a good one. I'll tell you that.
Should we do a one free order if we hit our sub goal? What do you guys think? So if all we need is 5 more subs, and then at the end of this stream, I will give away, somebody's order will be completely for free.
Okay, so we're heading
What do you guys
back
think?
to the line. Up next. Oh, up next is meant to be Daniel Maximoff, but it's not. It's Sebastian Fonten, and I tell you one thing, Sebastian Fonten and his team, George and Micah, them guys deserve a massive pat on the back. Rebuilt this engine within 3 days. Loads of help from locals in Oman, and I'm just so happy to see Seb back on track. Look at the initiation. They have had such a tough week. The guys told me they arrived in Oman on Monday and they've had about 6 hours sleep building that car on the dyno yesterday. Didn't make it to the street parade, didn't have time. Brought the head back to the Netherlands and got it rebuilt in their local garage and then brought it back to Oman. So big up to them team. Sebastian doing whatever he can to try and get here. So it's credit to him and everyone.
I've been
involved.
offered
We're just
to
happy
commentate on the LC World
Sebastian
Tour.
Fonte
Not this year, but I've done the
Head
last couple of
gasket
years.
went to the last round, warped
So,
the head, everything
we need better
cracked.
commentators.
name
Hopefully
it,
you don't mean
it
at
happened to
LC
Jay-Z,
World
so
Tour, because that would have been me.
just super excited to see Seb on the grid. Fair play to the boys, everyone involved. Local garages here in Muscat.
Don't mind,
helping
try
out.
change casters,
Yeah.
not saying something bad, just some style.
78,
Yeah, I talked
Sebastian's gonna
to.
be so happy with that.
Yeah, it was a good run by Sebastian. I talked to them about it. I gave them a quote, but what it came down to is they wanted me there for an entire month, and I need to quote it based on me not being home for an entire month, and it's not a small amount of money. So they just
So we're heading
didn't have it in the
back to
budget,
line,
which is
and
fair.
it is
It's not trying to sound like a dick, but you know,
representing Jordan
to fly me back and forth
in
doesn't
C92.
make sense.
I
It's like
chatted to him this morning,
$1,800
just
a
said to him,
flight.
like, dude, I'm a huge fan of your driving. You are so aggressive. And
Yeah, just didn't
he
come
told
to a
me
number that
straight
makes
out,
sense for
he
both
was
of us,
like,
which is fair.
after putting a
So,
bigger
and Mike
turbo
does a
on it,
really
and
good
I
job,
have
but I
more
also
power
feel bad for him
and a
doing
lot
it
more
solo.
torque for round 2, so I'm super excited to see what Abdullah can do. He put on a show at round 1.
Only problem with LC World Tour
Definitely
English
had to
sound
take for himself.
sound system sucked. Yeah,
So
I
let's see how he
can't
gets on
do anything
here
to fix
at
that.
round 2 of
Was that the one in the
OIDC.
spring or the movie filming one?
Anti-lag on the way
Yeah,
he
Mike
goes.
does a really good job. I just feel
Abdullah
bad
gets
because
it
like
out.
doing it solo is
Snappy to
really
near
tough.
90 initiation. Can
Like,
he
really
hit that
tough.
zone? Not the deepest, but he's 1-2 wheels in all the way around that first corner now, doing a good job out wide there. Puts the front of it on the wall. As he transitions now nice and early.
When you're
like the
doing it
judges
by
ask,
yourself,
it's
you
looking
you
wide
get no
for outer
brakes,
zone 2.
so you're going to be
Pushing
tired,
very wide as he makes his way
and
into the decel
you have no one to
zone.
play off of,
Out,
so it's just
back
you.
of the car
So-
on the wall near fiercely. Look at
Yeah,
this.
the spring one.
Huge
Yeah,
angle,
everything
huge
was
smoke,
remote. It
huge
was
style
just
from
Abdullah
Abdullah as he brings it around the last corner and over the finish line. Yep, I'm a fan. I'm sold on it.
normalized deal is just not working out. Yeah,
I
it's
am a man that one.
like I'm not trying to be like greedy or anything, but once again, I have to be
What way
gone
will
for an
the
entire
judges score
month.
this one?
I run my own company. I wasn't expecting to not like the chances of me being able to do my day-to-day operations at my company it's greatly reduced, right? Like my bandwidth being that much of a time difference. So it just wasn't worth it. Plus I'm not home. So my wife now has to do extra things. It's just it just didn't line up what they wanted to pay. And it's not like it was it wasn't like an insulting amount of money by any means. It was a good chunk, but essentially it was like, hey, we're going to pay you for the events and that's it. And I'm like, well, I can't do anything else.
S14.9.
But yeah, we're still good. They hit me up and they said, hey, next year we're hopefully have a bit more budget. So I'm like, that's awesome.
Everything you'd want to do to a drift car, and man,
I've had a
is
bunch of
it
events reach out,
working.
but it's
He
just
told me just before
my
qualifying,
calendar's
he
almost
realised he had
completely
a
booked,
sticky
so
pistol
it
from
has
Caliber.
to make
Team got
sense.
that sorted for him, so
Do
I'm
I drift?
super
Yeah, I do. I
excited
have a
to see this car
G35.
in
Actually, I'm going to be
person,
caging
and I
it
cannot wait
hopefully
to
next
see what
week.
Ehab is
I got it
gonna
mostly
do
gutted
here.
right now.
On his first
If you want to see
qualifying
that, you can check
representing
out
Lebanon, has the flag on the
Gettins
back
Garage,
window.
which is the
Listen
YouTube
to
channel.
this
If you look
V8
on
as it
my main
screams
page,
down the
you'll
straight.
see it there.
Ehab Falak throwing it in there, 90. Can he hold it? Oh
not
no!
enough.
Unfortunately, getting it all wrong brings him to the inside of the track. He told me it's hard to tame this car. It's just scaring him. But Ehab now got back online for the second half of this run. As he makes his way through the centre section. Nice and wide out to the wall. Enters the last corner. Into the last.
If you guys have
outer
any other
zone,
questions,
all
I'm
the
happy
way
to
through,
answer
and
whatever.
Out wide and over the finish line from Ehab Fala. Unfortunately, not the
Yeah,
initiation he
you have
would
to.
like.
I actually went to
Snapped it
vocal
really
training
fast and then ended up
for
on the
about 6
inside.
months to help basically train the way that I talk, so I wouldn't be blowing my voice out anymore. Because I was doing things really, really wrong, and Same thing on Sundays. I was completely destroyed, and that's just not good. So someone at Red Bull basically said to me, like, you need to fix this because your voice is your tools, and you're ruining your tools. So.
61 on his first run. He has a score on the board.
Track looking super grippy. It seems inconsistent, is what it seems.
Okay, up next is meant to be our local driver.
Yeah, it was I think second round of Drift Masters. They pulled me aside and were like, hey, like, you're really, really hoarse afterwards. So chewing gum helped? No. You gotta remember, your talking tube and your eating tube are two different things. So you have to work more on how you just can't strain your vocal cords, and I damaged my vocal cords when I was younger, so I'm predisposed to having a lot more issues. So it's about how you breathe. It's not forcing things, it's using the pressure of your lungs, not pushing.
Made one big improvement to the Z from the last round, and that is he's put on.
I don't think FD would do this style of track. I think everybody's pretty against not doing like a parking lot style. I'm not saying that this is that, but you know what I mean.
And another guy who was saying that it's just coincidentally.
Shanahan did pretty well. I think they're
with the
high up there in qualifying so far. It's like a 91 and a 91 for Connor, 93 for Jack.
Tomas Quali last year went viral around the world.
John Pro's here. The one and only. Your main plug for parts over at Drift HQ.
A lot of eyes are trying to do that again here at round 2. But let's see what.
All right, guys, 4 more subs. And I'll give away someone's order for free.
XC as he pulls to the line.
And right now we're sitting at like 4 orders? 5 orders? What do we got?
See inside that car, they're beautifully prepared. There's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orders.
Just crazy.
So
spoiler is a good addition if you ask.
If we hit that goal, you get a 1 in, as of right now, you got a 1 in 5 chance.
I'm assuming they were pulled off. So let's see what Anatoly can do.
The wing is not it, huh?
His first qualifying run. Huge snap to angle, nice and wide from Sherbach.
I like when the wing is as high as the roof, no higher.
Through that first corner, tucks the nose in for the wall. Nice job there as he transitions back. Lovely and wide. That's not a bad run so far from Anatoly.
Yeah, I think the wing has to be as wide as the rear end and as tall as the roof.
Wall.
That's how I like. That's how I like my
wide
wings.
For that last zone. Sherbach doing a great job here as he brings it over the line. Like that one now. That was a fast and nice run from Anatoly. Snap the angle there.
Do I think Dwayne should ditch the RB? No, I don't. Prefer a fat duck wing spoiler. Oh, interesting.
Huge commitment.
No, I don't think you should ditch it. I think it's fine. He had some issues, but like, how many issues did Dave have with the 2J? And Dave did less driving overall, right? .22, 3 left, guys.
Back to the line, and up next it should be another Omani driver. That is Tarouk Al-Shahani, second of our Al-Shahani brothers.
That's Dave, though. Yeah, but I'm just saying that like other drivers. Well, that's like. Larry went through what, 2 engines this year? Should he ditch it because he blew a couple of engines? No.
On his first qualifying run here, representing Oman.
Yeah, I would say keep the RB. It can be done correctly. It definitely can. I've learned by chatting with enough Australians and New Zealanders that like rotaries and RBs can definitely make that kind of power and be all right. Yeah, Marco Zaccaro's 6 engines. There you go.
You happy? Okay. Both of them are happy. Marshall and driver, away they go. Tarouk Al-Shahani leaves the line.
Literal's engine hasn't been fine, but they've kind of narrowed down where the issues are.
There. See him putting foot to floor now. Absolutely smoking that first corner out. We're putting the back wheel lovely on the white
2
line.
more.
As he makes his way through the second.
2 more, guys.
Out to the wall.
Simon Olsen's here.
Contact there.
What's
that
up, buddy?
Insane. As we see Al-Shahani now flicking back, getting ready for that second outer zone. And he filmed it beautiful as well. Doing
I don't know if it was 6 2Js in one weekend, but well, even look at Steph
Papadakis,
Papadakis, right? He was blowing those Corolla engines.
For the last outer zone, nice job there from Tarouk Al-Shahani as he makes his way through the centre and over the line. There we go. Another good run in the bag.
Yeah, I think it was a machine shop issue. The other part too is when you get into like full billet, you have to make sure that everything has got to be perfect. Plus, billet engines tend to swell and contract a little bit more. So, once again, I'm not an engine builder. It's just what I did.
Qualifying at round 1, so Clint had a bit of time before round 2 and did all the things he wanted to do to it. And I must admit, it looks amazing. So, what can the Dutchman do to put himself in the top 32 for tomorrow night? OIDC veteran, pretty sure.
Did we lose stream for a second? Sorry,
Oman.
guys.
But yeah, Clint Fow leaves the line.
I didn't see any issues on my end.
Nice snap there from Clint, doing a great job near 90 into the first zone. Back wheel on the white line all the way around.
There's Clint's car.
Clint
Now
we're
you
used
can
to
hear it.
seeing. Nice job now as he makes his way to the inside clip. Boom! Puts that bumper right on the wall. Does a great job. Clint Fow now transitioning lovely and wide. Out, filling that zone near perfect. This is a good run from Clint. Do we see him transition back?
It's pretty
down
calm
on the
for
wall?
him.
Can't
Oh,
see
come
it
on,
the
guys.
screen. I'm just going to assume he did it because everything else has been near perfect from Clint as he makes his way. Listen to the screams of that JZ around the last corner.
That's a very Clint run
What
right
a
there.
run from the Dutchman.
Very Clint
out
run.
of nowhere. Clint is back, and he is back with a bang. Get this.
Clint running a V12. I say screw it. Like,
Watch the front
I'm
bumper.
totally fine with these crazy engines.
Art. Drifting is art when it's done right.
I like
man,
that.
run was done right there. What a run from Clint. Delighted to see it.
I can see Clint building the V12 for next year, but not for this year.
Didn't see the back wall run there, but I'm just going to tell everyone it was class. 85.3, he's going to be happy with that.
Class. Clint's just a fucking animal. That's what it
Back
is.
to the line, and up next, I can hear him.
All right, guys,
It
2
is
more
the one,
subs. That's
the
all we
only.
need.
It's Nasser Arhalbali. Nasser was telling me this
Yeah,
morning
I would
that
like to
he's
see
just
Federico in
so
something else.
Angry. And I was like, why are you angry? He's
I
like,
would.
I just
When
he's
I'm
such
angry,
a
I
good
drive
driver.
better.
I was
That
like,
car's doing him
okay,
no
well, let's
justice.
get angry. So he promised me he was going to do something crazy. He didn't say if it was going to be the first or the second run, but when Nasser tells me he's going to do something crazy, Nasser does something crazy. 370Z. Man, what a driver is this young man from El Salvador. Let's see how he gets on his first qualifying run. I mean, the sound of this V8 370Z is
Yeah,
just crazy.
it's a
At the
great-
street
great
parade
car.
last night, he sat it on the limiter beside me. I'm pretty sure he burst my eardrum, but we're still friends. That's all that matters. Nasser, let's go. Throwing it in near 90. Nice initiation. As we see him now putting the back wheel right on the outer line all the way through that first zone. As we see Nasser now coming through the centre section, front bumper out to the wall. He is definitely driving in anger tonight. Transition lovely and early, getting wide from the start. Like the judges asked, Nasser wants to get on the podium this weekend here in Oman as he throws it back. Lovely and wide, back of the car on the wall. And Nasser now doing a great job.
Sick. Thanks,
Through that
Mikey
last
Jake.
zone and over the wall. Man, he won it. And there's 360.
Do you think LZ's big
That's
block will
probably
become
for
a
me.
standard?
Man, what Nasser is
Maybe.
back.
It's hard to say.
Yes, I love that
It's
initiation.
hard to say.
Snappy pass, 2-angle, and just boom. Near
I don't
90.
know
Here we go.
specifically what's
And
failing in
90,
them.
so the judges
I have a
also like
feeling
that
it might
run
be something
as
in the
much as
drivetrain.
me.
Or sorry, in the
370Z
drivetrain, the valve
is
train.
singing this
That when
weekend.
it's coming on and off throttle really quick, that's where the
See
issue
how
is.
he does on the
But
second
I could be
qualifying
so
run.
wrong with this. I don't know.
Man, what a run. I should get
Um,
angry more often.
I do think there's going to be more FD wildcards this year. I really do. What do I think of OD swapping? I think it's good. Obviously, he's got a
We're
pretty
back
good
on the
deal
line,
set up
and
with
it is
Subi
the one
Mods.
and only Benedictus Turba in this
I'm supposed to do a
new
podcast with him
build.
pretty soon too.
Man, this BMW
So I think it's good. I think it'll be
G42
interesting
if I'm correct.
to see what he's able to do with that car.
Look how concentrated Turba is. Such an aggressive driver, but definitely one of the nicest drift cars I think I've ever seen.
Do you know
Him
your
and his team,
Discord link has
credits to him, man.
expired?
It looks
I did not know
amazing.
that.
And there it is on the back. Man, Turba. You should
Is
never
that the
go
Discord
mad, Turba.
link
Unless you're Turba.
to which one?
Representing Lithuania.
I guess you don't know.
Let's see what Turba can do here tonight. Round 2. He's an OIDC veteran. The fans love him here. We all love Turba.
Long Beach,
so
the parking
let's
lot.
go.
Yeah, but it's got
nice
walls.
initiation. Lovely and wide. Doing exactly as you would expect from Benedictus Turba as he makes his way right through clip point 2. Puts the front of that beautiful BMW on the wall. Snappy transition out nice and wide. Into that zone is Turba. As he makes his way through
Scavenging
the
oil
centre
from the
section
head.
one more
Oh,
time,
interesting.
back of the car out to the wall. Turba doing a great job now, filling that last outer zone. Such a fast run there. from
On my
Benedictus Turba.
profile.
The cameras
Drift.
were barely
Oh,
able
okay.
to keep
Drift
up
chat.
with him.
I'm sorry.
So Turba is back for round 2, and he is looking
I will look
good
into
in
that. I'm not
last
sure
game.
why
So
that's
is
wrong,
the car.
but I could probably update it. No, I don't think. Oh, Sully did a big block.
so you see,
I thought the one I
Turbot
had was
in
not
at
expirable,
81.3. He's
so
going to be happy with that. He knows
can
he
probably
can
update
push
that, though.
harder now on his second run and try and do something spectacular. That's all we expect from Turbot. It's just something spectacular. Right. Back we go again. Up next is Mr. Tommy Kiley, representing Ireland.
Oh, this will be a good one.
He finished in second place at round 1. And man, is he looking good on this round 2 layout. Was chatting to him in the hotel as we were on the way down from qualifying. He said to me, he's feeling it, the car's good, everything's working, so he's ready to put on a show. And you know, when Tommy Kiley says that to you, something special is about to happen, so.
Yeah,
One of the
I'm
nicest
updating
looking
that link right now.
ever. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of green guys. Or green guys? Green cars. Until I seen this one, and the green and the blue, it just looks amazing. Kiley always known for his stylish looking drift cars, so let's see what he can do here. Here on his first qualifying run. Clicks it into gear, away he goes. Over 900 brake horsepower. Oh no! Oh no! I can feel the anger that poor engine is going to experience for the next 50 seconds now. Tommy Kiley getting it, unfortunately, all wrong on initiation, over-rotating completely. Maybe he was trying to do one of these class backwards entries, but not the start to qualifying that Tommy Kiley would want. Now look, I'm not ruling him out. Give Kiley one qualifying run in any competition and he'll still qualify. He's one of the top drivers in the world. He's like Ireland's hidden secret, that's what he is. But unfortunately there, getting it all wrong, and it's a 0 for Tommy Kiley. Oh,
that
he's
sucks.
not going to be happy with that. But look, trust me, Kiley is a cool, calm, collective driver. He'd be like, don't worry, it's fine. One run, watch this. He'd probably come out and get 100 points on the next one. Okay, so we have 2 cars left in qualifying, and that will be the first half done. So up next is Omani driver Ahmed Al-Lamri. One of the happiest guys
one more
on
sub,
the
guys.
grid, always smiling, always there
Morning,
to lend a
unlock
helping
CEO.
hand to any international or
Friday.
any guest or
I mean,
anyone.
Thursday? Today's not Friday, is it?
His new Sylvia this year, working a treat for him. So yeah, let's see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with LB2, how that's going to be updated.
Ahmed Al-Lamri can do.
Get some Hall's lemon.
his
I do.
first
I
qualifying
have
run.
some cough drops. I should probably go get.
Such an aggressive driver, lead and chase. You know what I mean? These happy, nice people are always smiling at you. Once they put the helmet on and get behind the wheel, they become lunatics. And that is one right there. Look at him. Look, he's smiling there now. He's a lunatic right there in the helmet. Man, I can't wait to see what Ahmed Al-Lamri's going to do in this run. Says the car's working, he's working, they're feeling comfortable working together. So how will Lamri get on as he makes his way down? Nice initiation early, but holds it, does a good job now, puts the back wheel lovely out on that line as we see him making his way through the centre section, front bumper right to the wall. And a lovely transition, so wide, so early, and that is exactly what Kieran Hines said in the driver's briefing. Now look at him transition.
Have I ever
back,
driven
puts the back of the
Drift
car
Masters
through
or
the
FD
wall.
car? No, I haven't. I've
Entering
done ride-alongs in
last outer
both.
zone is Ahmed Al-Lamri. Look, that back
LB2
wheel looks
could
like
be
it's
better.
glued
Yeah,
to them
it
white
needs an
lines.
update.
What a run
It's good,
from Ahmed
but
Al-Lamri
I think it needs a
as
little bit to be
he
great.
brings it over the line and just throws it anyway to try and slow it down. This thing is possessed.
Why do you think the Shanahans are so good?
Man, that was a good run from the Omani
Seat
driver.
time, lineage, driving with some of the best in the world when they were young. I don't know if it's the water because I drank the water in Cork and I'm not a better
He
drifter.
just follows the line around. Now he's perfectly on that run. And 93,
Damn.
well rewarded for Ahmed Al-Lamri. He is going to be pumped with that one. So we are going.
All right, guys, one more
Would like
sub.
to see him
I'll be
in
giving
that
away a
back
free order.
corner. And then there was one. The last car in qualifying round 1, or round 2 should I say, the first half of qualifying, Ali Maxid representing Kuwait. We were in driver's briefing about an hour before we went live here.
I'm actually going to
And
go
I
grab
could
one right
hear
now.
this car
Be right back.
screaming like it was on a dyno. Turns out it was Ali McSeed's car on the dyno. Just in the last run, end of practice, there was a map sensor failure. They changed it out, and Ali was like, nope, I need to get a good result here tonight. Car went on the dyno, and now he told me it's working perfect. He's feeling confident. The car looks good, and that is a great first half of the run there from Ali McSeed. The screen drops, so I don't know if you guys can see it at home. I'm watching the big screen. So he tucks it into the wall, transitions it back out. Lovely and wide there from Ali McSeed as he makes his way around. And yeah, that's a nice job there. Gets the back of the GT86 out to the wall. See McSeed now maybe dropping one wheel as he enters that last zone. Puts foot to floor and brings it over the line. There we go. Ali McSeed for a yoke that was on the dyno about 2 hours ago. That's not bad going. And an 82.3 from Ali McSeed. He's going to be happy with that. There you see him just dropping one wheel at the end. So that is the first half of qualifying done. We're after going through 60 odd drivers, 63 on the grid here this weekend. A few people didn't turn up. Hopefully they can get the
Yeah, I would love
sorted and
to
get back
visit the South
for
Island. I
the
just didn't get a
second
chance.
half.
So it's going pretty quick. We're what? Well, 2 hours almost.
I'm not sure if we're going to take a break. We do see we've Daigo Saito there, Danny Neville, Sandra's there, yeah. Siliauskas, a lot of our first half.
It would be cool to get
Piotr
back over.
Grid them up again, get them
All right,
lined
I got
up,
some Vicks.
and then, we got the
Don't have
second
halls
half
apparently.
Qualifying underway very shortly. So we see Ali McSeed driving back into his pit area.
We are one sub away, guys. We haven't. Take a second.
Studying the run.
10 members and 50 subs. Yeah. We could
Until you
on the
walk
next
through
one.
some of these pit areas and look at these teams.
We are one sub away, and we're
How
giving away a free
professional
order at
Clifton's
that
gone
point.
is insane.
I just got we're 10-minute break after Ali. Yeah, double check that you are subbed. A bunch of you guys weren't. And then we'll, like I said, I think there's 5 or 6 orders in now. So we'll be able to give away some. I'm going to bring this audio down. Jesus. I just cranked that. Should do a Q&A for drivers and fans and do a podcast with Ryan Sage and tell them what you think. I think it doesn't look good to transition while accelerating LB2. Oh, interesting. There's 25. I don't see 25. I see 24.
Ready for a surprise?
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing that last one in there.
With hybrid power.
So I don't know what you guys are talking about. Still shows 24 on my end. I'm going to make a T, though. I did RTR, adds another car. Just wish. It'd be cool if Vaughn found someone to split. Yeah, I agree. It'd be cool. There we go. There's our David Bland. All right. So we just hit our sub goal. That's sick. Do I have to add a thing on the screen to to indicate that we're giving away something free? How do we do that? I don't know. Well, either way, if you guys want, if you do order, there is a chance right now that you could win your entire order for free. So I appreciate it. We did hit our sub goal and our member goal today. We're crushing our member goal. That means a shitload, guys. So we are definitely there. Yeah, and did membership. That's sick. All right, what do you guys have for questions? I'm happy to answer whatever. So we're sitting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orders right now. So if you order, you'll be, right now you're 1 in 5. Do 10 members, 50 subs. I'm down to do that for our next one. That'll be tomorrow morning. So, but yeah, remember you save 20% and get a free hat, and you have a chance of winning your order for free. So I'm just putting that out there. It's pretty wild. Travis Reeder do split season with Vaughn. That'd be sick. I don't know how that sits with Travis right now, to be honest. Like I don't know where his license sits because he's been sitting for so long, but I am not entirely sure. Yeah, tomorrow we go hard. All right. The only thing tomorrow I got to figure out is I'm supposed to drop my son off at school. So I don't know how that's going to work out. I could just like bail for a little bit and then come back. I have been tempted to just put him in an Uber and send him to school, or just let him have the day off. So I'm sure I know which one he would like. The kids go first. Yeah, you guys were awesome. You guys were awesome last time I had to bail to go to take my son to hockey, which they won that tournament, by the way. It was a perfect tournament for them, other than like they didn't get shutouts, but they won every single game. So what time is tomorrow? I think it starts at like 7 a.m. So it's like pretty early. Give him the day off. Glad you guys think that. Yeah, it was pretty sick. I work as the goalie coach for their team, so it's always good. And our goalies had a great tournament. So Stafford's going to be interesting. Yeah. Eastern is that. You can check out Oman's thing as well. They've got it pulled up. Obviously, most FD drivers have a day job on the side while doing FD. What job do you think fast tracks you to FD? Owning your own business shop, being a fabricator, being an engineer. Owning your own business is the easiest way because then you can take your own time off. You can manage all that. If you have to work for somebody else, it's really difficult to take that much time off. I've been to Darren McNamara's shop. Yep, I did a whole podcast with him. Go check out the Under Zone on FD. We did like a 3.5 hour podcast. It was pretty crazy. Favorite NHL team? Toronto Maple Leafs. Barbecue party in Connecticut. If they entered the hole at the bottom. They used to. That used to be how the track layout was, so. I feel like I need to put up on screen like someone gets a free order. I might have to put that. I feel like the text at the bottom is getting a little unruly, though. I forgot you're Canadian. Well, I mean, I could be an Ottawa fan. I could be a Montreal fan. I could be Vancouver, Winnipeg, Calgary, so. Let's just see. One order will be refunded? Is that the way I should say this? I feel like that text block is getting a little crazy down there. So. Pork belly. Oh, yeah, I saw that. That was sick. I actually haven't had my smoker going for a little bit. Which is crazy because I'm home. You think I'd be running it all the time. Slapped harder than Will Smith. Damn. I'm still trying to figure out how to get, maybe move one free order under the sub goal. I could do that. What do you think? What do you think the Leafs will do at the NHL trade deadline? I mean, I would love for them to pick up a goalie, even though I really like Wall and Stolarz. But they're just not doing it. They're not staying healthy enough, so that's going to be tough. I don't think they're going to do a lot. They're not going to move any big players. Maybe pick up a replacement for Reeves and get another rough, fourth line winger, but that might be it. I don't know what else they would do. Great question, though. I'm down to talk hockey, too, now that you guys are probably all that into the hockey side of things. Side note, should I green screen? Wait, we talked about this. I can't really green screen it because I have a green hat, teal hat, but it's more seafoam. All right, I'm gonna have to go make a cup of tea. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go make my cup of tea. We'll get ready for the next bit of this. Maybe a snack too. Oh. All right, we're back. We're back. Man, chat really died down. Where you guys at? Got my tea. I'm ready to go. How are we looking for orders? All right, I bailed on that. There's no way the chat's this dead right now. What is going on? Refresh, just in case. I don't think refunded is a good word. I feel like it should just be free. Free is a better term. Alex Shmozy would be happy. No dead chat. I wonder if my chat just like died there for a second. Bracket posts are cool as fuck. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, they're honestly, I absolutely love the way that they turned out. Yeah. Quality's been pretty good. Yeah, that's a good point. Free makes them think that it's like, yeah. I didn't end up getting any food. I just grabbed some green tea and put in some Manuka honey. So my wife likes when I bring home honey from different places all over the world. So that's my New Zealand stash. Who's your outside bet to win a round of FD and Drift Masters? Ooh, that's a good question. Knick-knack for Drift Masters. And for FD, like an interesting one. I don't know. I don't know who my like outside bet would be. Ryan Literal. Let's say that. Random question: will FD ever be chill on promoting betting so hard? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't like have access to any of that. I don't know. It's just it's one of those things. It's like it's what keeps the sport going. Like Drift Masters and FD just have two very different business models, and that is a video I am working on. You know, shameless plug to the membership. You guys get to see it first, but I'm gonna break down and explain the two business models a little bit better. What is that, boy? YTG, come like the fool 5R think. Are you having a stroke, dude? I don't know the script. Thanks, Drift Chat. By the way, I updated the link to Drift Chat. If you guys haven't joined it yet, please get over there. That is like the best buy. Oh, here we go.
We are back with a bang. Literally, Daigo Saito throwing it in on a zero.
That's not looking good. Look at how soft the front end is.
Everything just happens so fast.
Watch. Watch as soon as he breaks.
Daigo Saito is on a
Should be
zero,
right here.
gentlemen.
Look at that thing bobble.
To try and secure a spot in the round 2 top 32 of OIDC, and this is that run. He's doing a great job now. Even though he
Sorry,
got
I'll
me off
bump the audio up.
Daigo Saito is back, you know, man, and he's back with a bang, and that's what we expected from the first run. Whatever mechanical issues they got started, you know, he's here. He knows the crack. Believe it or not, I think he's done a few competitions, as we see.
You and Jared talking about it so much in commentating, sometimes it may be a bit too much. I get that it's incoming. So those ones, like, we have a rundown of our ad reads. So those come up in a script, and that's it. It's just an ad read. Vice Sponsor's always been a big, yeah, it has cigarettes, like Marlboro. Like, let's just be happy that we're not sponsored by a cigarette company.
Said earlier on, I'm not a Corvette guy. It's not impersonal. Don't attack me. But damn, it looked good with a spoiler.
Yeah, I definitely looked a lot better. All right, let's get update on these. It shows 2 or more off on the Wally system. Interesting.
A drone shot, and then we head back to the line. So up next is another Corvette, another returning driver. Hasn't been no IDC for a couple of years. It is Danny Neville, superstar DJ. Here we go.
DJ Danny Neville's.
Run number 2, scoring the board in the first one. Let's see what he can do. Representing Lebanon. Nice initiation from Danny, getting the back of that Corvette lovely and wide through that first zone. As we see him make his way out, lovely and wide that clip too. Puts the front bumper on the wall. Yes, Danny boy. As we see him now transitioning for the first time, nice and wide. Filling that outer zone, doing a great job here.
I had somebody track all the qualifying scores for me.
On the front brakes, trying to just rotate
so right now, Ahmed Alamari
is
first over in qualifying with a 93. Connor with a 92.3. Jack with a 91.7,
You didn't make it
and
all
then
the way
Nessar
around, but you had to.
with a 90,
I know.
and then
Good
just down
run.
from
It's
there.
good to see
So-
Danny Neville back in Oman. His new build working 550 brake horsepower on NAV8, which you would say, well, that's low power compared to the other cars, but it works perfect. He's no lag, he's no nothing. He's just playing with the throttle all the way around. So, as I said to him earlier, if it suits your driving style, then it works. That's the main thing. So yeah, beautiful shot of the ground there.
Hey,
again.
you got another sub in there. Thank you.
Unbelievable.
What would
That's
be your
such
number
nice
one
car.
request for FD to improve show/competition? Open up wildcards. That would be, if that's the only thing I could change, it'd be open up wildcards. I think that would be the best thing for the show.
So, up next.
Say the
on
smooth,
paper,
clean
it
taste
should
of
be
Marlboro Reds.
Malika move ahead.
Especially with my voice right now, like, especially if I go proper ad read voice. The smooth, clean taste of Marlboro Reds.
No, that is not Malika, so unfortunately she will not make it to qualifying again. So we really hope her and the team can get that car sorted and we get her back.
Yeah, I think
round 3.
that would be my go-to is wildcards. I think it's just it brings the most bang for buck. I just think it would piss off a lot of people too, though. Like, I think there'd be a lot of pro spec drivers that'd be really, really upset.
You know what? I'm going to give it a go.
Whatever.
Laugh. Sandra Jansowiski. I don't know. She'll come up there now and see what
A
she
buddy
is.
of mine
Sandra, but
asked me to
somebody's
send
name
his
different.
wife a
It's like
voicemail.
lad from Ireland.
Like, just reading something off. It's like a
Lovely
line
lady.
from a book or something like that.
Absolutely. Such a
Because I guess she
cool
really, really
looking
likes my
car.
voice, which is
Let's
still weird to
see
me.
how
But
Sandra can get
so
on.
I called her and left her a voicemail.
There you are. You pronounce it at home.
Cam's line for form the in you might.
I can hear the commentators.
Bo
outside
YTG,
being
I
on the move.
don't know what's
It's
up,
just
dude. Maybe
said the
bad
same
translation
thing.
on
He
that.
just called her Sandra. I really should go and learn how to pronounce that name for round 3. But let's see how Sandra gets on.
Drinking
on her
green
second
tea
qualifying run.
for a little bit of energy, and some Manuka honey from New Zealand.
Initiation, not too deep in that zone, but Sandra doing a nice job now.
Just too hot.
Flames spitting from the wastegate underneath the car as we see her come
heck is
right
trying to
into the
call me?
wall. And
Need a
Sandra
lot of
just,
spam
a little
calls
bit
lately.
shallow. She came on the power a bit too early there, missing that second outer zone completely, and very unfortunate. Ending up on the inside of the track now.
In the
Stomped
book
on
talk
the front
era,
brakes, trying to get the
you
rear
are
of
a
that car.
braver
Nice
man
and
than
wide
I.
and out over the line. Oh, few little mistakes there from Sandra. I'm not sure if it's nerves or whatever. I have seen her compete in other championships around the world, and she's a well-capable driver. So maybe just
She's been
forever
struggling,
changing
man.
grip levels
I
there,
feel
no
like
matter
it's
catching
she's
people
one of
out.
those drivers that just struggles with nerves more than anything. Because I've seen some really good moments out of her, but it's it just happens. Like, nerves are a real thing. That's what I talked about earlier, like trying to harness your emotions to do good things for you. This is definitely one of those situations. I'm not a book talk person. My wife is, though. We have like a small library in our home.
Okay, Mohammed Al Shaharsi on the line. Beautiful PS13 now, if you ask me. Really, really nice car. Representing Libya.
New voicemail.
So let's see how Mohammed can get on his second qualifying run.
See if this is spam.
Comes up to the camera. So we just wait for a little bit more Sandra smoke to clear in that first corner.
Oh yeah. No, apparently I owe $300 on an eBay transaction. That's crazy.
I don't know what's going on. The gremlins are now in the replay system. Okay, I know where they are. I'm going to get them. I'll be back in a minute. I did find out on the break though, the reason the screen kept going black was in the control room up above me when the air conditioning came on. It screen went black, so hopefully that's fixed. But yeah, Mohammed throwing it in. Nice initiation there, getting lovely and wide. A lot better than his first run. Look at that. Right out wide onto that outer line, doing a great job there. See him dialing on more angle now, tucking the car in, getting ready to line up for the front bumper on the wall. Does a good job. Transitions a little bit later than the judges would want him, but he still gets out to the start of that zone. Mohammed doing a good job now as he makes his way through.
It's
a bit of a
pretty straight
there,
line.
not getting all the way out
That's
to the wall.
pretty straight
He's
line.
in that last outer zone. Mohammed, not a bad run. One or two little mistakes, mainly that centre section and the rear wall zone, but not a bad run for the Libyan driver. Look at that. That's what we want to see. Back wheel right on that outer long.
Oh,
Just watching Muhammad
Surviving.
here. Nice job. As I'm getting a guest joining me in the booth. I'm busy. I don't have time to talk to you, but I did see one of your Wally devices going flying. Michael from Race Data Labs is here with me. Coming in, Mike, you're going to give me all the information.
hey, YTG. I'm not sure what's up with the translator, dude, but it's not doing you any services.
Representing Lithuania, second qualifying run. He's a score on the board from his first one. What can Vasiliauskas do on this second run?
I don't know if DMEC will ever allow. I mean, for the record, I just want to update. It is no longer Drift Masters European Championship. It is just Drift Masters. Just putting that out there. It's no longer DMEC. It is just DM. So do I ever think DM will allow timeouts? I know their show keeps cruising, but watching. They kind of do. They allow like a really quick fix at the line, so I think that's it. Zinc and D3, drink Pedialyte instead of Gatorade is much better. Actually, I did take 2,000 IUs of D3, and I don't know what my zinc intake was this morning, but
look, Vasiliauskas leaves the line, throwing it in. Nice initiation there, lovely and wide.
I use a vitamin prescription service, but I have a bunch of like top-up ones on that.
Ready to put the front bumper on the wall. Nice job there.
Yeah, slide into the DM's got a new meaning.
Transitions for the first time. Around the second outer zone. Good job. Will he get the back of the car on the wall? Nice and wide through that wall.
Blue Gatorade heals all. That's what I had. I've been through
maybe just putting one wheel
2 of those bottles.
That zone. Can he hold it in between the
about 3
lines?
oranges.
I think he did. Vasiliauskas, not a bad run at all. Left that zone small bit early, but watch this front wall run here. Does a great job on this one. Boom.
Did I notice an improvement? Yeah, I did actually. I noticed a very, very big improvement. Cutting out sugar and carbs was big for me. And then getting on proper vitamins that fix the issues that I had, that was pretty massive. So I work with I don't work with, I buy from a company called Persona Nutrition. No affiliation, just I pay for their stuff. And they basically every month they take a quiz as to what I want in there and what I don't want in there. And then yeah, they ship me out vitamins that are built for that. So it's good. You could do it cheaper by buying all the bottles over the long run, but being able to swap them out at any time is pretty great. I do take magnesium citrate as well.
Through that section. Boom, right onto the wall. Such commitment, such bravery from Salam.
157 watching, only 71 likes. Yeah, guys, what the heck? I'm just kidding. It's all good.
Right out wide on the line. Nice wall run through there.
The other big one is creatine, especially if you're jet lagged. 20 grams of creatine. The morning after, like when you land, the difference is so substantial. Like, couldn't believe how different I felt by doing that. So, what was the cutoff for top 32? I don't know. I don't have that. Yeah, I try to take. The other one, believe it or not, now that I'm older, is Metamucil. I take Metamucil at least once a day, if not twice a day. I don't want to get in the details, but when you travel a lot, it can be, your body's natural rhythm gets thrown out of whack.
Next,
so.
It is the one and only Mr. Connor Shanahan, 2025 Drift Masters champion, right here in Oman. He got P4 at round 1. He wants to get on that podium. He scored a 92 in his first run. Let's see what the younger Shanahan can do here.
Just regulates.
Muscat. Round 2. This is his second qualifying run. Oh, and I'm excited for this one. Connor knows he's a good scorer in the bag, so he can push that bit harder. And trust me, when a Shanahan starts pushing hard, it's usually just something spectacular. A work of art, if you ask me.
Starting to quit vaping THC, so maybe pick up some supplements. Yeah, look into it.
Huge weight transfer, lovely and wide from Connor Shanahan.
Right on the line.
Wide through that first zone. Look at that, near perfect all the way around. He makes
And
his
he's
way
left-hand drive.
Second clipping point. Nice job there. Tucks the front of the GT86 right on the wall. Such commitment, such bravery from Shanahan as he transitions for the first time on the front brakes. Lovely and wide through the outer zone too. Connor Shanahan wants to get top step here tonight. What a wall run. The snap to angle there from Connor Shanahan was near perfect. Putting the back wheel on the white line through the third outer zone and bringing it over the line. Ladies and gentlemen, Connor
Yeah, like
Shanahan
I've got
is here to play this year
personally, I've got
for
nothing
OIDC.
against cannabis. I was
Wow.
a pretty
That's what I'm talking
long-term
about.
user,
Cannot wait
and
to see that
when I
man
moved down to
back
Florida
tomorrow
because it's
night.
not legal down
Shannon's
here, it pretty
always
much
putting the
stopped.
show on.
And
Two of the best drivers
yeah, it's
in
been
the
a good
world
change.
from the same household in Ireland.
I'm more
Mental.
focused and more active and get more shit done. So yeah, his line's always
And
on
an
point.
84.3.
Oh, interesting.
Connor Shanahan on the second run. His 92 will have to do on the first run, but you know he was pushing and trying a few new things there, dropping one or two wheels in places, but not a bad run at all from Connor Shanahan. What a drive. Right, we're going back to the line, and up next it is Kevin Piscolti representing Hungary. Nissan Silvia coming through the arch. Such an aggressive driver. Everyone told me to keep an eye out from round one. He was going to do some cool things in the chase.
Now, I'm not gonna lie,
position,
Bo
and I was
YTG,
not
you're
disappointed.
killing it in the
So,
comments
I'm
right now. I don't know
super
what you're
pumped back to round
saying
two, and let's see
or what this
how he
translator's
gets on.
doing, but
Will he secure
you know
a
what? I
spot
appreciate the hell out of you.
qualifying
You just
or
keep
in
going.
battle
So
action tomorrow
thank you.
night, should I say? Anti-lag switched on, and away he goes. Kevin leaves the line. Nice initiation, super fast, very little break there. Exactly
jittery.
what the judges want to see. Filling that outer zone near perfect is Kevin Bisculti as he makes his way through clipping point two, and just watching a small bit wide there, maybe dropping one wheel, but does a good job to tuck the nose right on the wall as he flicks back. Lovely and wide for that
Jeez.
second outer zone is Bisculti as he makes his way out to the wall run, throwing it lovely and deep out to the wall. Kevin
That's
on the
looking
front brakes,
quite
trying to
good.
control the rear of that
Ooh,
car.
just on the
Listen
edge.
to the screams of that Jay-Z as he makes his way around the last corner and over the line. What a run.
I think Kevin's car is my favorite OIDC. Interesting. Yeah, it's definitely up there. Definitely up there.
On 79.7.
Interesting.
Second run.
Judges are getting tough out there.
Okay, so we're going to go back to the line, and it is Ibrahim Quali.
I know we talked about it in the last stream, but if anybody knows of a simple way
Let's see how
to
Ibrahim
get
gets on.
every time somebody buys something on Shopify to have that pop up, please let me know. I have been racking my brain. Yeah, there are ways, I just don't like them, and I would prefer a different way. So,
Away he goes. Ibrahim leaves the line for his second qualifying run.
oh, interesting. Kevin will drive his 15 on DM. That could be a good idea.
Filling that zone here perfectly all the way around. As we see him now on the front brakes, controlling the rear of the car, tucking it in, getting that zone ready to line in for the wall. He surely made contact. He did. Something came off the front of the car there. Is that the first man to make contact with the wall? The bumper's hanging down, but he's still going. Ibrahim
I do
on a
like
lovely
inside
line
clips
now.
against
As he
walls.
comes back through, probably
I think
gonna run
that's
over his
the way to
tail or
go.
his headlight or whatever fell off the car. You see
Personally, I
him now
think that's the way
enter
to go.
the
I don't
last
like inside clips of
zone.
cones. Not a big inside clip person in general,
Absolute scream coming from that beam.
but doing it with a wall is the way to go.
Get me back to that replay. Show me that. Look, come on. We're all sitting here watching it together, guys. We're waiting for it to happen. At some point, someone's going to drive into the wall clip. But Ibrahim now, I think, was more perfection. He just rubbed it.
I believe it's on the settings so you get Shopify notifications. Well, I get I get Shopify notifications to my phone. That's not an issue. I just want them to pop up on the live stream. That's the issue.
Big up there to Ibrahim.
Yeah, that's the thing I want to figure out. I get my own notifications, but I want it to show like the first name of the person, the product, and maybe the product photo would be perfect.
up
I think
next it
Linus
is
Tech Tips
young
does it. I
man
should just like
from Libya.
find a way to get a hold
It
of
is
somebody there.
Jihad Al-Sabli. I need to practice these names.
Yes, you do, Mike.
Jihad, this
You
13-year-old
do need to
kid,
practice
though,
those
man,
names.
He is so aggressive in this A90 Supra. This car is exactly what it looks on the live stream. Near a perfect build. Jihad doing a great job though. Look at the speed of the young man through that centre section. 13 years of age. I was riding a bike when I was his age. This kid is pedaling drift cars with some of the best in the world, and he is hanging with them as well, doing a great job. We can't see him
Rough
coming
camera
through
angle.
the smoke, but we know he's there, full commitment. absolute no mechanical sympathy for that throttle or that engine, just full throttle all the way around that last corner.
Yeah, it was a tough way to end it.
Great run from Young Gia. And 13, this is crazy. Drivers like that at that age, you know, it just shows the future of this sport will be strong. Gia doing a great drive, such aggression he drives it as well, so let's see what way the judges will score this one.
Dying over here, chap. Oh. Oh my gosh. I think the morning meds are starting to wear off. I have to get more Dayquil.
We're getting ready to go back to the line, and up next it should be a fresh X Nissan Z. Demir Idatulian.
Yeah, we'll see how much Manoa's driving this year. That's the question that's on a lot of people's minds, is how much he's going to be driving.
One of the best locations in the world for drifting.
I hit him up too about doing a podcast. He just has a couple things on the go right now. Might actually be easier once he's moved over. I think it's Finland or Sweden.
That's still a bit of Ibrahim's grill. I don't think it was, so it'll be interesting to see what it is.
What's up, Jeremy? Yeah, with the rally stuff, it'll be tough. Now, he's not running every single round of rally, but because he's in a different class, but it'll be a lot.
Just fixing a few things on the track. So we will be going to our next car.
Yeah, I think you're right, Finland.
I think I see Demir lined up. All right, but he still hasn't entered the burnout box. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens here.
Yeah, it would be good for him to get an FD championship. But if he's not running every round, that's going to be really tough. Yes, he is still in school. I think he just got his scooter license in Japan, too. He doesn't even have his full driver's license. What are we waiting on?
Okay, so I'm going to have to apologise because my phone is lit up here because when Mike makes a mistake, everyone's going to jump on it. Young G had there from Libya. I said it was an A90 Supra. That's what's down on the sheet. It's actually a GR86, so I do apologise. Especially as a Toyota enthusiast myself, you know. But yeah, shout out to everyone that texts me there. You're legends.
I should hit up Mike and be like, hey, love hanging out with you. There's no word as to what Manoa's doing. There's nothing official. If he's doing one or all or none, nothing's been released yet. His leaving cert this year. I don't know what the leaving cert is, like graduating high school? And if he drives Finland, he will miss Indianapolis. I don't think any Drift Masters and FD rounds overlap.
Amazing drone shot there of the paddock. Unbelievable drift paddock. The standard of cars that's in that lineup in the centre. The standard of drivers that's in that paddock. It's just crazy. So we still see Demir sitting at the top.
What is Mike's Instagram again?
He is there, so not 100% sure. Looks like
okay, yeah.
have the track clear. So we're just going to have to
Indiana
and see what happens.
Have the same dates as Finland?
Guys, I'm on an island by myself. I am.
Oh, you mean in... Holy shit. You mean in rally? Okay. You scared me for a second. I thought you meant for Drift Masters and FD. I'm like, I'm fairly certain they don't overlap, because if they do, I have a problem.
Very busy paddock there now. See everyone standing around watching the big screen, waves from all the crew.
Yeah, I can't remember what class he's in. It's like 3 though, or whatever the third down is or something. I think there was in his announcement it said what class he runs.
We see Demir sitting at the top there anyway, so he's in the car. The car's taking over. It's just obviously something, whether it's technical issues or what's going on, I'm not 100% sure, but look, when they're ready, they'll send them to the burnout box and then we'll know.
I wonder if his school will allow it.
OIDC pulling out all the stops this year, man.
Rather than rounds run the same time as exams. So there's potential for a US. I did
It
see
really
that.
is. I was
It wouldn't be
looking through the
until
sheet earlier on.
2027 at the
63
earliest, though.
drivers here. 63 drivers going for a top 32 is insane. We can have another top 32 with everyone who doesn't qualify nearly, you know? And the talent that is there, like no one's going to get an easy run to Battle Action tomorrow night, so
I wonder what we're
it's
waiting
gonna
on.
be crazy to see who
What'd you
makes
miss?
the cut. That's the way you look at it. What battles
know.
are we getting? Usually later on tonight, you're sitting there flicking through Instagram, the grid or the battle sheet will come up, and you'll be like, oh yeah. And last round, round one, the top 32. I mean, we had like 4 or 5 finals in the top 32. So I'm just super excited to see what happens, what the drift gods give us.
Guys, I cannot find Mike's
Well, look,
Instagram.
while we're
Do you
on
guys
this
remember what
bit
it
of
is, like
downtime,
commentator
I would
Mike?
like to thank the people that bring you OIDC and make this all possible. So a big shout out to everyone at the Oman Automobile Association and Shell, Red Bull Mobile, the Minister for Culture, Sports and Youth, and
Yeah,
Biscat
full
Knights.
full
Thank
season
you
of
so
Drift
much for
Masters
your
and FD for
support
me,
in
as
the
well as a couple other
2026
events.
season of OIDC.
So it's going to be a very, very busy year. Manoa's doing. He's not doing like pro WRC. It's a class below. I could look it up probably.
This is definitely one of these moments that I would love to know what's going on, but
Side note,
maybe the
guys, we
last
still
person
only
that
have
has
5 orders
gotten
in.
the
So if
total
you want a
points.
potential to win your order, this is the time. Because right now it's 1 in 5, which is pretty wild odds. When am I driving? I mean, I could have driven this weekend, but I tore my car apart. So
Sit and wait. Hopefully someone at least comes down and tells me what's happening.
so he's running GR Corollas for RC2.
Okay, so
WRC
sent a
Challenge
message to see
program.
what was going on, and I've told they're going to start back now. So I don't know what the problem is, but I know the solution. We're going drifting. That's the main thing.
So it says Manoa moving to Finland in the new year to undergo an intense training schedule before competing in Finnish and European events from the summer of 2026. So there you go. I believe he'll be Rally 4. Yeah, I think that's what I'm reading on this article. Build
Or
any
someone
drift
was
car,
lying to me
what would it
because we
be?
definitely didn't start back. I can't
Um,
even hear Demir in the burnout box, so that would be kind of my
I don't know
once we
what
get
I
the
would
car
build.
warming up, we're just gonna go. So
I like
My
diesel
apologies
stuff. I
for
really
the delay,
do.
but trust
And I'd
me,
want it in a weird
it's worth
chassis.
it.
Like something really strange. Honestly, probably like Mazda did have a diesel engine for a little bit, and putting that into a Mazda Protege would probably be like top level, but I don't know how much that diesel made, if it's even worth it. So yeah, the Dirtfish article is what I'm reading. What are we waiting on, peeps? What is going on? OM606 anything. Yeah. Well, I mean, what is it? The 618, I think, is the updated, better one, but
Right, I can hear a car in the burnout box. So
that's a good sign.
another weekend of assumption.
I don't know if this
Assuming
tea is
we're gonna
helping or
start
not.
again. And I'm going to assume it's Demir, and it's going to be one of these beautiful fresh XCs, and it's going to be a good run. That's my prediction. As we see Demir warming up underneath the unbelievable OIDC 2026.
Watching from Mongolia. Holy cow, dude. That's sick. Ooh, Ferrari F40 with an OM606 just to anger everybody. Subaru Turbo Diesel Impreza. Hey, thanks.
Demir
I
just getting
don't know how I explain it differently than anybody
rear
else, but I
tires
guess I
there.
do.
Scrubbing him off.
Not
Oh,
entirely
fully
sure.
he was coming out that time. No, he's going for one more figure of 8.
Watching from the Netherlands, nice. My
2 more of them.
on my mom's side, they immigrated from
Here
Holland
we go. Demir
to
is making
Canada.
his
So
way through
her
the
dad,
arch, back
my
to the start
grandfather.
line. Still don't know what that delay was about, but anyways, it's over. Demir,
For once,
Italian
you're watching and
is
not
on the
commentating.
line.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Fresh XC.
Listen. I would be watching this regardless, to be
What
perfectly
can he do
honest. So
on his second
Toronto,
qualifying
sick. Like actually Toronto, or are you
Here
like
at round 2 of
Scarborough,
OIDC,
Mississauga?
2026. Let's
You know,
go. Demir leaves the line. Big snappy initiation, throwing it in. Very fast, very wide is Demir. Putting the back wheel right out on that outer zone. All the way around. That's a nice job there from Demir. Oh, tucks the bumper on the wall. Near perfect from Demir Italian. As he makes his way into the second outer zone. Back wheel right out on that white
It's a
line.
solid run.
Wow, what a dive on the wall through his own smoke. This is a good run from Demir. We see him
so I realized I refreshed that in a while.
pushing that car
Downtown,
all the way
damn.
around and over the finish line. He's definitely going to be happy with that.
Damn, bro, right downtown. Hopefully you guys didn't get hit with snow too bad.
We just watched the replay of Demir
Go Leafs. Yep.
locking the front brakes, but on full throttle, just trying to control the rear of that car, pushing it out a little bit wider and on more angle. Precision driving at its finest. That wall over there, boom. Just keep that drone in that spot. Don't move. He gets it perfect from that side. I am going to go find the drone lad after this and tell him that. So an 87.7 from Demir.
Judges are tough, man. Judges are tough.
He is going to be delighted with that one, but we are going back to the line, and up next it is Mohammed Al Muzani.
We'll say
Two.
the one thing I did not
Base
expect with growing a mustache is constantly having hair touching your lips. I know that seems like it should be
Saudi Arabia can do.
pretty
He's pumped.
self-explanatory,
Didn't have
but
the best first run looked like the car was
this,
fighting the initiation, so
yeah, I don't
let's
know
see
how
how
long this will
Mohammed
last.
gets on here.
How do you find Drift Masters? Well, you search for it. I'm just kidding. I like it. I like Drift Masters a lot. I had an absolute blast last year. I'm very excited for this year. Like to see what a 95-point run. Yeah, so would I.
A bit more of Demir smoke to clear. You can see it there from that angle. The first corner is nearly blind, so we want to give Mohammed.
Yeah, dates are all public. Drivers are all public. I think tickets are on sale too.
Okay, comes up, away goes. Mohammed leads the line. Big flick, throwing it in. Oh, it's just a small bit early. He does
Oof.
keep it moving, keeps it sliding, but missing that first.
See, my
one
wife
there.
wanted me to have a mustache. She is the
Completely.
entire reason I have
washes
this.
very wide there. That's 2 wheels out, and
Yeah.
how did he not make contact with the wall? He did very
No.
good to avoid it there, but yeah, fortunately for Mohammed, just
Ugh.
getting it all
Clean
wrong.
up aisle everywhere.
Car looking like it doesn't have much grip in it. Seems to be wishy-washy a bit too much, doesn't it?
Has grips, got no side
Every time he
bite.
lets off, it just slides off. So I'm not sure
No
what's the
side
issue
bite.
there. Mohammed completes the lap, anyways. See there's big snap. The come on power is shot on the inside of the circle, so he's obviously going to be out wider in that zone. And from there, he just
Yeah,
puts
bowling.
on the wrong
Yeah.
line thing.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
angle he
We'll
thought he was
see if it stays or in what
going.
form it stays,
31.7,
but
puts the score on the board.
wife likes it for now. I'm gonna get
I'm not sure if it'll be
rid of the
enough
old
to get
neck beard
into
next,
back
though.
action tomorrow night here at OIDC.
Definitely bowling. I like the corridor digital unhinged animations for bowling. I don't know if you've seen those. They're absolutely wild.
Okay, so back to the line, and it is
Jackie
Jack
boy.
Shanahan.
I'm not surprised James Dean's not there. He's got enough shit on the go.
91.7 on his first run, so definitely something big, spectacular, and wild coming up. I'm telling you, if he's seen these backwards entries he was doing into the first corner and onto the rear wall clip earlier on in practice, really hope he does something like that, because it was.
All right, what do you think he's going to get? Drop a comment with what do you think his score is going to be.
Jack drove all around the world, one of the top drivers in the world. Him and his brother Connor. So yeah,
I'm gonna go with
let's
a
see
91.
What the older Shanahan can do. Jack leaves the line. Big snap to angle from Shanahan. He puts the foot down now, doing a great job putting that rear wheel right wide, lifting the inside wheel as he comes through. Look at this angle from Shanahan. Wow! Puts the front of that car right on the wall. Such bravery, such confidence in Jack Shanahan as we see him now filling that outer zone near perfect. Probably about 3 seconds too early to that camera switch, but it's still an unbelievable wall run. As we see Jack Shanahan coming around and a massive 360 to finish it off. What a run.
Love me a 360.
Jack Shanahan.
It's a bit more hesitation at initiation than I would normally see out of him, but I think he just had to get it planted.
Watch this. Watch the drone shot of the inside wall clip. Watch. There was, you barely put a piece of paper between the front of that S15 and that concrete wall.
I don't know. After watching it again, I would say an 87.
I do not expect anything less than bang out rear one. Puts the back of the car straight out to the wall as well. And
93
for Jack Shanahan.
Anybody get it? Jim nailed it.
His first run, 2 runs in the 90s. That just shows you Jack is confident in that S15, and that is a dangerous combination, if you ask me.
Well, I don't have to drivers do 360s. Some of them do.
Okay,
it's pretty like Irwindale. A lot of guys did it.
Representing Sweden. Mark IV Supra. Unbelievable.
What are those tires?
1,000 brake horsepower.
You see the tires?
Of that Supra. And man, on a mission as well.
They look very knobby.
Says, I want to get to the top 32. That's his goal. He just wants to get to the top 32. He put a good run in his first qualifying run, so I'm excited to see what happens.
Doesn't say anywhere on it what tires he's running. Interesting.
A bit of focus and the concentration in the eyes. The Swedish driver.
Yeah, the left-hand drives are worth more, especially the target top left-hand drives. Should win a free beanie now. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
Okay, clicks it into gear, away he goes. Andreas Lilja leaves the line for his second qualifying run. Screams at his Tuja as he makes his way down. Nice initiation, getting lovely and wide into that zone now, putting the back wheel lovely and wide all the way around it. As we see him smoking that first corner out of it, puts the front bumper straight to the wall again. Yes, that is what we came to see. The transitions now lovely
Chassis
wide,
looks like it's
and
twisting.
early, getting nice and deep into that second outer zone, pushing his way back through the middle. Oh, back car on the wall. Yeah, boy. All the way around the third zone. This is not a bad run from Andreas.
Oh, they might be Westlakes.
Boom! Another 360. There we go. Everyone's starting to feel it now. What a run. What a run. Watch. Same again as Shanahan. Man, there's nothing between the front bumper and that concrete wall. There. Oh, yes. That is what we came to see. Beautiful run. Sorry, I'm just sitting here enjoying it. I was commentating there for a minute.
I was doing the same thing. I was just zoned out, enjoying the run.
He's going to be pumped with that one.
Oh, I might have to go grab more meds.
Move back to the line, and up next it is Moyad Al Muzani.
Oh, I'm definitely feeling it now. Definitely feeling it now.
V8 supercharged. Let's see what he can do on his second run.
After this run, I'm going to go grab some more Dayquil.
Moyad leaves the line.
It's 11:41 for me.
The roars of the V8 as he makes his
in the
way
morning.
down the straight. Huge snap to angle.
Too late.
Not too deep in that first zone, but he does a good job. Screaming V8, puts the front bumper right to the wall yet again. That drone angle is perfect. Perfect. So you see him now transitioning out. Not too deep.
I do not know what the grandstand layout is. I know there's a bunch of Irish people in chat. Maybe you guys can answer that question that popped up. What are the different grandstands between A, B, and C? I thought I saw a graphic of it somewhere, though. Almost positive I saw a graphic.
That is another run in the bag.
Any thoughts on the Rome/Jack S54? I mean, any engine that holds up makes 1,000 horsepower is good in my books.
That drone shot all night long, just putting front bumpers to concrete walls. 71.3.
All right, I'll be right back. Let me grab some Dayquil. Unless I have any at my desk.
Round 2 of OIDC. Just went round, dropping 2 wheels. Yeah, right, heading back to the line. Up next, it is Arturus Miskins. E36 BMW V8 Latvian driver. Let's go. Arthurs leaves the line. Throwing it in, nice initiation. Oh, what ended up on the inside of the track? Not even sure how that happened. Maybe he tried to do the initiation without a dab of the handbrake, but just got a small bit wrong. Ends up dropping the wheel there, clip 2, but does a good job on the inside clip 2, to be fair. So you see him now over rotating 3 wheels off there. That'll be a heavy deduction. Unfortunately for Arthurs, this run not going according to plan, you'd say. We definitely had different aspirations for this run, so Latvian driver a little bit too shallow. All went wrong from the start. Kieran Hines designs these tracks for one line and one line only. When you're wrong there, it pushes you wide here. Look, wants the drone shot, goes out wide, drops the wheel there. Does a good job to stay on the wall. And then when he transitions just here, ends up too wide too early. Well dropping wheels before that's on. So a 45 came in there to score. It is a score on the board for him. I'm not sure if it will be enough to get him into battle action. We're going to have to wait later on. I don't have the live scores in front of me. No one has the live scores in front of them, so we're just going to have to play the waiting game. Right, back in the line. Another Latvian driver, another E36. Alves Ledskinis. V8 supercharged. Very common setup around here.
It's almost 5 p.m. Time for that hot toddy. Yeah, maybe.
Alvarez gets on his second qualifying run. Alvarez leaves the line. Nice initiation, getting lovely and wide. Can he hold it? Died off a bit of angle there. You see the steering straighten up, and he does keep rear wheels in that zone as he pushes all the way through. Nice and wide for that second clip.
No, that's
right onto the wall. Nice.
Easy, Mike.
See him now.
That's haven't kicked in yet.
Snappy transition. No handbrake. What at all? Just foot brake. Doing a good job there. Will he bring the back foot to the wall? Yes, he does.
Holy rolling burnout, Batman.
As we see Alvarez doing a nice job on his second qualifying run here. It'll be interesting to see what way the judges score this one.
Can you be competitive enough to your Drift Master cars under 1,000? Yeah, I think almost all the cars are able to make 1,000, but doesn't mean that they do make 1,000. I think it depends on the track too.
He's going to be pumped with that. Man, he came in there with such speed and angle and aggression. It was really interesting to watch. Runs, he pushes his way back through the smoke. Right, back to the line. Edgar Kraigas, F22 BMW, brand new build for OIDC this year.
Crow
He
areas?
is so comfortable in it. Let's see how the Latvian driver is going to get on.
Well, I mean, no one's driving St. Louis right now, so yeah. Horsepower is not everything.
Egars always comes out to Oman with the top of the range cars. His cars are just perfect, near perfect. Like, I actually love looking around him. Such a nice guy, him and all his team. So he's a fan favorite out here in Oman. So let's see what he can do. Qualifying here tonight. Run 2 about to kick off right now. Kraigas leaves the line. Huge weight transfer coming in. Is Egars, can he hold it? Yes, he can. Not too deep in that zone, but does a good job to keep both wheels in it. You see him
so you can really tell. What the car setup is like just on initiation. Like Edgar's, as soon as he gets on throttle, that car wants to shoot forward. So you know he's got a decent amount of side or front bike, forward bike, forward drive. So let's keep an eye out for that.
As he brings it around the last zone. This is a good run from Edgar Kraigas. Kebab Fighter is back, and he means business in OIDC. Beautiful run there from Eggers. 84.3. That snapped the angle there for the first transition. It was epic, just full commitment, just bang bang, using every inch of that lock kit in the F22 BMW. 100 brake horsepower in that V8. Okay, we're back to the line. It is Saeed Al Salah representing Jordan, E46. Let's see how Saeed gets on. away he goes. Nice initiation for Saeed. Filling that first zone.
Yeah, I think with any engine, it's going to take time. Doing something like this, so he's getting it figured out though. Oof.
Perfect. Can he get
Good
nice
save.
and deep into outer zone 2? He does a good job now. Gets ready to transition into the D-cell zone. Back of the car, out to the wall, straight through that clipping point.
I mean, 6 engines over 8 rounds that no one's ever done this with. That's not bad.
As he brings it around it.
It's not great.
Finish line.
It's not bad.
He's going to be happy with that one. I don't think he's going to stop.
Yeah, he's only doing the S15 here. Alan Hines, I believe, is going to drive that car for Drift Masters. And then I don't know what his plan is for America, for FD.
Full angle start to finish. 85.3, that's not a bad run at all. We're getting ready now to head back to the line, and up next it is Nazir Kenya from Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, I think having accessibility to a bunch of those engines is massive, right? You know, similar with Adam, like those are one engines. That's tough, but I mean, he can do it. I'm super stoked to see him doing it though, because it's just another potential avenue for drivers, and he's the one that's kind of plowing ahead with it. So, but both of them are doing great things, right? A Volkswagen engine, why not? Yeah, there's tons of them. And for Adam, it's like, let's see what we can do with an engine that's, you know, had years and years of development, just not within drifting.
Stomp on the brakes now to try and get back online. As we hear the pops and bangs coming from the anti-lag, but something went wrong there. Not sure if he missed the gear. Well, I've seen him downshift to try and
I mean,
get going, but couldn't straighten there.
I think it's just one of those, like, whenever you're developing something new, shit has to break in order for you to progress. You just have to make sure whatever breaks, you fix that failure and move on to the next thing.
He brings it over the line.
I think this is his second block already. I think he's on number 3.
That would be a 0 for this straight.
Yeah, I mean, there was a time where, like, we were blowing diffs in FD all the time. Like, every single round, you know, there was 1 or 2 diffs being exploded, and that's just because they were not built for drifting. They were built for circle track. So they couldn't take some of the thrust load that was getting put through with, like, clutch kicks and things of that nature. And then eventually they got fixed. And then it's just how it goes. It's just development. Right? Like, even BMWs, we got them to a point where we were tearing the subframes out of them, because there was so much grip that we had to figure out how to do that. It's like any development. IMD, all right. Yeah, have a good one. We'll be back tomorrow for top 32.
Can't be fixed with cable tie and duct tape. Can't be fixed, lads. Remember that. Anas leaves the line.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, IMD.
Run. Big weight transfer. Nice job there. I thought he went a bit early, but he does a good job to hold it all the way through that zone. Nice job here from Anas. So he puts the foot to the floor now, bringing it through that first corner, lining up for the inside clip on the wall. Nice job there. Flicks back now. Very fast, fluid transition.
Well, it's like even with angle kits and stuff, right? Like, there was an issue.
Wide.
Like, every brand's had something that's gone wrong with them, and it's just a matter of if you fix it and make it better, and then it's not a problem. But then that just shifts the next problem into a different part.
Now doing a good job, and give the clutch kick, keep it going. Gosh, just starts to bog down in the last corner. Don't know what happened there.
Yeah, it sucks we're not going to see Timo. I have a feeling he'll be back to do a round or two of wildcard, but yeah, it sucks. I don't like it. But it is what it is. It's just how the sport goes. Big clutch kick, keep it going. She straightened up a bit. Well. Still at 150. You know, thanks guys. Like I said, I'm sorry I'm not as energetic. I am definitely fighting off a cold or the flu or bubonic plague. I don't know what the hell it is, but hit a bit of a wall here about 5-10 minutes ago. So if I'm not as energetic, that is why.
All she wants to do is just qualify for battles at OIDC. That will be a dream come true. She has to build the inner. Marshall's come up now.
How dare you be sick? Yeah, I've heard that from the Black Smoke guys that they're doing something pretty crazy. And same thing, they've pushed the limits of what that engine can do. They've developed, you know, a 2-step system for diesels, which is crazy. So
what can she do? She makes the way down.
I appreciate it, guys.
Big handbrake drag, nice initiation, getting nice and wide in that first zone. We see her putting the foot down now. Absolutely, listen to that Jay-Z screaming. She makes her way through.
Ooh, touch
beautiful
wide.
job through that second clip, right out to the wall with that front bumper. No fear in damaging that beautiful PS13. She transitions back now. Not too deep in that second last zone. She lines up for the center section. Big flick out to the wall. Yes, she does. Back
All right.
bumper
See,
right
too fast.
onto the wall. Lovely and wide. Filling that last outer zone again. Adrian Wheatley here to make a name for herself in OIDC.
Yeah, I mean,
2026.
I would argue
What
that
a
the
run.
diesel did
That
work for
was
him. It just
absolutely
didn't
epic.
go as well as what he would have
Is
wanted.
it enough
At the end of
to
the day,
put
he was
her
able to
into top
compete.
32?
So
I'm sure she
I would
qualified
still say
38,
in that regard
36
success, even though they've
at round
blown up
one,
a bunch of
just
them.
narrowly missing
But
out.
they make all their money off
Should be able to
selling
push
those
up that
parts.
order a
So
bit more.
for me, that's a success. In the same way that Kyle Mohan in the rotary had issues, but he wasn't blowing engines up. He struggled to make that engine work for his driving style. But at the end of the day, he's selling engines. So, you know,
An
he's
80-point
doing all right.
run.
That was a good
is
run.
Brilliant. Absolutely
Really good
delighted
run.
for her, well deserved. But I still am not sure if it's enough. I don't know where to cut off. I've no live scores. We're in this together, guys. We're all going to have to wait till the end. That's it. Okay. Ali Al-Shahani's back. The big bad bazooka is away for his second run. This thing, I don't know if he's driving it or it's driving him, but today
Who's,
it seems to be working. Oh, bazooka
slipping
comes
me.
on the
Who's their
power
new driver or
car,
new
shoots to
car
the
as well?
inside. Shahani just getting it a small bit wrong there.
They had,
See him
I
trying to dial
can't
back
remember
into
his
the
name,
line.
that ran
Making his
Germany,
way for the inner clip.
and
See Shahani now.
I wanna say
Man,
Finland.
This thing is so aggressive. The floor is shaking underneath my feet. Is Ali Al-Shahani. Pushes lovely and wide. Gets ready to flick back. Don't know what that
what
green
is
box on the screen
that?
is.
I don't know if Kvia's
See
going to
Shahani
do
doing
a
nice job in that last outer zone
wild
now.
card.
Finland
Maybe
there perfect all the
maybe
way
Finland,
around and
because it's
over
relatively
the
close to
finish
him. I
line.
mean,
Not a bad
all
run
things
from Ali
considered, but-
Al-Shahani. Probably this initiation. Watch here when he comes on the power. The
Oh,
grip,
Juna.
Boom. Car just shoots forward. Grip, power.
Right, the
That's
AMG.
what causes that.
So
Yeah, Ali
is he?
Shahani, Shahani brothers here,
He's not a
representing Oman.
full driver though, is he?
Bad run. Don't know if it's as
I
good as
missed
the first
that?
one. 64.3 on his second run, so we'll see if he'll be joining us later on. Tomorrow night, should I say. Action. Okay, we're heading back to the line. Khalifa Al Fahasi.
Yeah, I don't think
representing the UAE.
Juna is a
He's
full
young
time.
man. He's not a kid anymore. 17. I'm going to call him a young man from now on.
Okay, got it. Yeah,
Definitely.
you guys made me think
gelling
I was
with
going
this
crazy
car.
there.
Lap after lap, turbo V8. Pretty sure it's about 750 LS3 turbo. Like, good combination. Look at the focus in the eyes. He wants to get there. He wants to.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool
push
livery.
into that top 32 for tomorrow night.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Audi Bakshi's Genesis feel livery.
I'll wait on a bit more of Shahani's smoke to clear.
I think we're getting down on drivers, so I think we are still sitting with 5 total orders. If you guys want to potentially have your order for free, jump in. There's a discount code, and you're getting a free hat because you guys absolutely crushed all of our goals today. So thank you so much for that.
So we're still waiting on a bit more smoke to clear. Just make sure there's good vision in that first corner. That's good enough, says the marshal. Thumbs up from the driver, and away he goes. Khalifa Al Fahasi leaves the line. Fast initiation down. Huge snap to angle there from Khalifa. Doing a great job. Look at the speed of him through that first zone. He is moving at some pace. 186 definitely
Damn.
pedal using all 750 brake horsepower as he comes through the centre section. Huge snappy early transition. Great job there from Khalifa.
Edward Husa.
Nice and wide.
Remind me
through
again
that
of what
second
round
outer
he
zone.
ran?
This is going to be a good run from the young man from the UAE. As he comes through the centre section into the last outer zone. Lovely and wide yet again. Foot to floor. Listen to the screams of that V8 as he brings it over the line. There we go. Young Khalifa. Absolutely killing it. In the second qualifying run.
Oh, right. Sorry, guys. I'm definitely not. My recall
Great
is
job.
not fantastic
And
today.
the speed of that
So
young man around that place.
I've also definitely taken a lot of the winter off when it comes to drifting and
Interesting to see
my
what way
research
the
and
judges
stuff,
score
but
this
that
at
will pick up
83.7.
again
He's
in
going to be
about 2
pumped with
weeks.
that one. We salute you, Khalifa.
I believe Simon's still competing in FD. I think he's doing both.
Right.
Actually, I'm almost positive because we had him on a call.
Next, it is Youssef Bahward
Um,
from Saudi Arabia.
we had him on a call when we did the
Unbelievable
Drift
A90
Masters
Supra. This one is an A90
driver
Supra.
reveals.
Can confirm. So let's see what Youssef can do on his second qualifying run. Another one of these drift cars that you look at and go like, it's like real.
Larry Heinenen's best drifter. I mean, at one point in time,
Perfect.
yeah, you could definitely argue that. I think this last season didn't do him
Crazy
any
driver
justice
behind
just
the
with
wheel.
engines,
Always
but
puts on
that's
a
what
show.
happens when you
He's
try
pumped.
to
He's not even acknowledged
run a
it.
NASCAR engine in
Let's
Europe.
get this
Just
over
not
with.
easy
I
to
don't
get
care about
parts.
the smoke. Send me into
Plus,
that
from
first
my
corner.
understanding, like, you have to have the correct pistons with the correct, like, every, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe every, like, cylinder is machined for the piston or vice versa.
Okay.
So if
Thumbs up
it's
for the driver,
if
thumbs
it's
up
off
for
even a little
Marshall.
bit, that's
Away
what's
he
killing them.
goes. Or not. Now he goes.
Now he
Anti-lag
goes.
is switched on, and there we go. Right, Youssef leaves the line. Immaculate A90 Supra, throwing it in. Big snap to angle. That was a lovely
Looks so much
illustration
like Eve
of
Meyer's
Youssef.
car.
Doing a great job putting the back wheel right on the outer line. You see him fighting his way through. Lovely through that clipping point too. Tucks the nose to the wall. Flicks back for the first transition. Lovely and early. Will he get wide for the start of the zone? Yes, he does. Maybe drop it just one wheel before the end of the zone there. Transitioning again for the last time through the decel zone. Out to the wall. And into that last zone. Puts foot to floor. Smokes the Muscat Drift Arena out of it. And brings it over the line. Youssef Bahward representing Saudi Arabia. What a run.
Yeah, I think James Dean's definitely the go. That'd be kind of a cool video. I was just thinking about that, of making like
Youssef.
a video like explaining why he's the best, like the history, so people may, like, because people may not know like exactly how good he is. Speaking of wildcard, gotcha. Yeah, that'd be cool.
So we're going to get ready to head back to the line.
Yeah, maybe
now.
I'll do like a
It's
driver
insane,
highlight video or
Mr.
something.
Manny. Literally got no practice today. Heating issues. Thought the head gasket was done in the car. Him and his team worked all day long. Got it fixed. His first run on the track was his first qualifying run. So big pressure on the second run. He did get a score on the
Sorry if you
board,
heard that. That is
but he
actually
needs to
my
improve
sign to take my
push
vitamins,
himself
even though I
up
took
that
them already.
order. What can Hussein do in this?
I don't know if he
C6
necessarily
Corvette? So many
picked
Corvettes
it
on the
because
grid
it's
this
reliable.
weekend.
It just makes a ton of power and is
Sitting there
fantastic.
eager, just watching, ready to go. Thumbs up from the marshal. Hussein leaves the line. Second run.
you think Dean
of
would
the
win in
day,
Mulholland's
and it's his second
RX-8?
qualifying run. Big snap
Yeah.
angle there from Hussein.
I don't think it matters what
On
you
the
put him in.
power, nice and
I think he's
doing a
proved
good
that.
job filling
Like
all that outer
BMW,
zone. See him now
RX-7,
make his way around the first corner, hits
you
the
know,
rear clip,
SR
perfect,
engine,
tucks the nose for the
RTR,
inside clip.
S15,
Nice
2J,
early
like it doesn't matter.
transition. See Hussein now trying to do whatever he can to keep
Hot toddy
maximum
alarm.
points from
I have
the
to drive
judges.
to grab my kids in a couple hours, so I'm probably not going to get into a
back
hot
of the
toddy.
car, out to the wall, enters into the last corner, and just a little bit shallow to start of that zone.
Yeah, I've
Gets
seen
out
the
there for
movie.
second half
It's
of it.
the movie's
As he
more
brings it
about like
around and over the line.
the movie's
Fair
like
play to him,
more
no
about like
practice,
the
no
James
wonder days
Dean
when everything's going
Vortaus
wrong.
kind of like
He always
maybe not
runs.
falling out, but it's more about that than it was about James in particular. Yeah, I'll have a hot toddy once I'm like
Judges are going
home
to
and
score this.
not going anywhere and not working.
And at 65 for Hussein, he's going to be delighted with that. No practice, come on. Give him. Right, we're heading back to the line, and the next car is already on the line. He's leaving the line. It is
Be cool to get
Linus
Olaf
Janssen,
in
one half
another
of the Swedish
podcast
Drift
situation
Brothers,
was
another guy
remaining
got
on the
no
Drift Island
practice.
podcast.
Loads of
Yeah.
push slash
Yeah, I
kick
could figure something out.
Fox was out earlier on today. But Linus doing a great job. Seems the car
I got a few
working
people
out.
lined up
Huge,
for
snappy,
the
fast
new
transition.
season of
His
the
brother,
Everzone.
Victor was driving this car
I was supposed to
around
start
one.
recording
Linus
this week,
says,
but
"I'm
that's
gonna
just
drive
not
for the
gonna
second
happen."
2 rounds."
So
Neither of
definitely
them
next
own
week.
the car. The cars belong to Nazar Harbelly. It's his practice car and his old 350Z. Given out to his good friends, the Swedish Drift Brothers. But yeah, Linus just doing whatever he can to survive. I'm not sure. I haven't been talking to the guys after to find out or figure out how that ended up. But earlier on, they were thinking it was like, I didn't even know.
Make the kids walk home. Well, my daughters take a bus. My son goes to a school at a district, and that would be a solid hour and a half walk. So, I could do that.
Here and there, 59 on the scoreboard for him. Swedish Drift Brothers just coming over here for a bit
Oh,
of
we got
fun.
2 more orders in. So Ryan, thank you so much with a poster. Ryan, you did not tell me what color hat you wanted. So let me know. I'll put a note in there. And then Noah.
Okay, we're heading back.
Noah absolutely cranking out 3 items. We got a black hat, Drift Masters poster, and an FD poster. So that's sick. I'll make sure to throw in a teal one. But Ryan, if you're in here, if you just ordered, let me know what you want for your hat.
In his second qualifying run. Thumbs up to the camera. He's pumped. Love the look of this. Really, really nice car.
I had to walk an hour and a half to school. Good old days. I mean, I had an hour and a half bus ride for a number of years. That was brutal. Hour and a half each way. It was stupid. Uphill both ways. I'm in Florida. There's no hills, so I don't have to worry about that.
Just waiting a bit more of Linus' smoke to clear.
7 orders total. You guys are killing it. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Everyone's got the same idea. Uphill both ways. Oh. I can feel the meds kicking in. Just swamps and swamp bumpies. Yeah, there's a phrase in Florida which is if there's water, it's got a gator in it. It's pretty much true. If the water can fit a gator, then there's a gator in it.
Robert, away he goes. Big way transfer.
Spicy.
Snap to angle. Wow, Robert, what an initiation. Where did that come out of? He puts foot to floor now on the front brakes, tucks the back foot right out to that white line, nose to the wall, snappy, fast transition. This is exactly what we want to see from Robert Babagulian. As he puts the foot down, bringing it through the centre section one more time, rear the car, nice and wide out to the wall. On the white line, all the way from the outer zone. That was an epic run. Watch this initiation. Bang. Maximum angle straight away.
Yeah, that was pretty nasty.
Fins that zone.
Oh.
See what way the judges scored this one, an 88.7, so they liked it nearly as much as me. Robert's going to be.
All right, last call. Ryan, if you're in here, I need to know what color hat you want. If you ordered, let me know, and I'll tell you what color. Like, I'll send you your free hat. I just don't know what color.
Okay, we're back on the line, and it is Ahmed Daham, our round 1 winner. And it is an on-form Ahmed
Any hat?
Daham,
Okay, cool. Got it.
He's back, and he's got
Thanks for the order, dude. I appreciate it. I'll see you in Seattle.
It just looks so cool. It's really aggressive, like a touring car nearly. Unreal. Style is a big part of drifting.
No.
It's not judged. It
lost
doesn't get you any extra points, but it gets you mic points. That's all it gets you. I respect it. But yeah, Ahmed Daham, GR86, 800 brake horsepower. Wait till you hear the B58 screaming in this car. Good to see Daham back on form. Always a dangerous combination when him and the car are in the right space. So let's see what happens with Daham for his second qualifying run. Nice initiation. Through that first zone is Ahmed Daham. Puts foot to floor now. See him on the front brakes, just to over-rotate the back a bit more. Maybe washing a small bit wide there at that second clip. Boy, keeps it going. So much speed from Ahmed Daham, making his way through, filling that second outer zone near perfectly as he comes back through the centre section one more time, right out through the wall. Keeps the spoiler on the car, on the white line for the third zone, and brings it over the finish. Ahmed Daham, what a run.
This dude's really good.
What a run. Just here, maybe.
Can I come check out the commentary booth in Indy? Maybe. I don't know what it's like. We're talking about doing for the premium version of the Outer Zone podcast, which will be launching in 2 weeks. There may be something like that set up, like a premium experience where you guys can come check that out. I think I have wifey talked into Seattle for vacation this year. Oh, sick. That's awesome. Seattle's great. Great for vacation.
Okay, so back on the line. I can see a car leaving. It is Salim Asarf representing Kuwait. Throwing it in. LS7 twin turbo.
Should I try Connecticut pizza when I'm there? I can do that.
He is using all of it through that first corner. As we see him doing a great job there now. Tucks the nose to the wall. Absolutely brilliant. As we see Salam, unreal driving, right out wide on that line as he makes his way through the centre section. Flicks back to the wall. This is a great run. Look at the flames shooting from both sides of the bonnet. This thing, when you see underneath the bonnet of this car, it is absolutely insane. It blows my mind, but it works. Oh my God! You will see it now! What?
He loses?
Fucking flying
What?
off there. Was it his bonnet? Was it the vent? I don't know what
I don't know
happened.
what he lost there.
Something went mad high in the air. I thought it was his bonnet when he did a 360 over the line. Yes! Round 2 carnage has begun, and I love every minute of it. 88.7. He is
I
going
want to
to
see
be
what
pumped
flew
with
off.
that
I think it was
score.
just a vent in
Come
the
on,
middle.
Quick, show us what happened.
I think it's on the limiter.
Do your 360, come on. I think it was like the bonnet vent or something. His bootleg! His bootleg
Oh, his
kept
trunk lid.
flying off. That's what it was. Ah, that was crazy. Nice. Right.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with Indy. I've heard that there's going to be an
Ali Shawani.
Irwindale-esque layout.
Represent UAC,
I just don't know if that's at Indy or in Vegas.
Represent the UAE
So.
in an IS 300. That actually turned into a bit of a tongue twister. Let's see how Ali got on. He did good first
All right,
run.
we'll see you tomorrow.
Showing up
Enjoy your
real hard. And a
obligations.
T. So he loves you, T, whoever T is. Or maybe he loves
Appreciate
a
it.
cup of tea. Could
We'll
be
be
Irish.
back tomorrow morning. Just got to figure out how we're getting my kid to school.
We're definitely going to have to wait on some smoke to clear. From Salam, that was such a good run, man. He had the whole place pumped. Okay, so Ali leaves the line for his second qualifying run. Nice initiation there from Ali. Drags the camera, just ends up with a little bit shallow start. That zone does a good job though.
Yeah, I mean, we
Stops
lost
the
one
front
figure
race,
out, and
clear
we'll
the car
see about
right where
picking
it
up
needs
more.
to be. Now watch Dials on more angle.
Oof, a little
Maybe.
far over.
Oh, that was close. It was hard to tell from that angle if he dropped the wheel or not.
No,
Huge
scrubbed
angle,
it.
using all the lock hit there as he throws it in that second corner, filling that second outer zone near perfectly. Can he bring it to the wall? Yes, he can. Does a great job there. Massive clutch kick, gets the car going again. Screams of it as he brings it around the last corner and over the finish line. Ali Shawani, that was a good run, my friend. That start of that first zone was probably the only okay bit. Didn't get too deep, not as deep as we liked him, but good speed, good commitment. I don't know if he dropped the wheel there or not. It's hard to tell from the drone angle. Obviously, the judges upstairs have multiple camera angles and have Wally, but it's an 80-point run for Ali. He's going to be delighted with that one.
I think that this is a problem with Oman. It always looks like this track, like a practice track.
Our next car is Waka Saud.
Loved English Town's layout. That's, I would argue, controversial.
Representing Oman, another Omani driver on the grid this weekend. New season, new car. Jumping in the BMW E46 chassis this season.
I didn't mind it. I think it was much more difficult than people thought, though. Like, I think with the bumps that were in it and the changes of the asphalt and concrete, like, it was much tougher than people gave it credit for.
What he can do here on his second qualifying run. There he goes, thumbs up in the Marshall. Away Wokas goes. See him coming down the straight, big way transfer. Oh, not sure what happened there. He just dialed on too much angle a little bit too early. Ended up on the inside of the first corner. See him now trying to get back onto that qualifying line as he brings the front bumper right into the wall.
I know,
transitioning
like,
back.
having it come down looks cool, but I think that drone should stay as high up as possible.
He just had a little bit more luck. Just a little
Yeah,
bit more luck. He
New
would've
Jersey's
had
much
that.
better without a tornado. Can confirm.
He did a good job. Not
I've done
overrotating.
both several times.
Just from that,
Maybe not several times the
from
tornado,
that
but
transition, it's all kind of gone wrong. He's ended up on the wrong line, really just holding on. And he throws the 360 again. Local Omani driver. The crowd goes wild.
all right. How many more we got? I'm struggling. I'm gonna finish the stream. We're gonna do the draw, and then I'll wrap things up. But I am definitely struggling.
Unfortunately, it was a bit too late.
I should be able to get everything packed up tonight, though. I'll probably have to go take a nap.
Up next is Mohammed Shiab, GTA 6 V8. Such a nice guy behind the wheel. Not the best first run. If my memory serves me correct, it's a very low score or a 0. Something went wrong with the first corner. So let's see how Mohammed is going to react with this one.
So we're sitting on 7 orders right now. 20 drivers more. Damn. Okay.
Mohammed representing Lebanon. Thumbs
Well,
up
let's
to
hope these
Marshall.
meds kick in
Away
quick.
He goes for his second qualifying run. Big weight transfer coming in.
Ah,
He's
no
lined
worries,
up
Jim.
for a huge snap to angle there from Mohammed. This is exactly what
I'm
I
not doing
expected
much.
in
I'm
the
just
first
hanging
run.
out.
Right near perfect. Out on the wide line, doing a phenomenal driver. Oh, beautiful job.
Looks really
through
good,
them two center clips as he transitions for the first time. Oh yeah, nice and wide. This is a great run from Mohammed Shiab as we see him now putting foot to floor, getting ready to transition again. Back of the car to the wall. Coming through that last outer zone, lovely and wide, maybe just dropping one wheel there halfway around the zone, but he keeps it tucked and brings it over the line. Super fast.
Where did I sleep when Driftmaster in Ferropolis? I can't remember the name of the hotel. It was, I think, 30 minutes away. It was a very, very interesting hotel. It wasn't bad per se,
Really,
but it was interesting. The one in Finland is the weirdest one because I feel like it was like an old hospital or an insane asylum. That one is probably the weirdest one. Honestly, the hardest part is like in Europe, they just really don't have air conditioning. So,
Good run. So
yeah, in the summer it can get quite
is
warm.
Dennis Miguel in another one of these.
But like our hotel in Ireland was stunning. Like it was super, super great. Even Spain was like this little villa. It's just a mix. If you could hold a professional drift event wherever you wanted, where are you holding that event?
Okay, so Dennis makes his way
Newfoundland.
to the grid.
Do a street circuit in Newfoundland.
See what he
think
can
that'd be
do in
cool.
his second qualifying run.
What's your favorite current event? I mean, it's tough because I haven't done the new ones for FD or Drift Masters yet. But I don't know. I really like Grid Life, really like Grid Life Midwest, just more or less because kind of what got me into drifting.
Dennis leads the line for his second qualifying
But yeah,
run.
it's tough to say.
Huge snap, fast initiation. with the
They
speed
mistakenly let me
that
out.
see through the first zone. Dennis absolutely pedaling that car. You see him now doing a great job keeping it between the white lines.
Slept in Dessau.
Goes in lovely,
Couldn't get
fast
any taxi
transition
back.
very early as well.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the
Nice
hotel. I
wide.
have to look it up.
Started
It's
at
like, it was
the
like 30 minutes away, but there's like nothing near.
wall, as he flicks back
Nothing
over the
near
wall.
that track.
Good job on the wall run. Nice and wide coming into the last
Car's looking a little
outer
bouncy.
zone and bringing it around the final corner and over the line. Yes, Dennis Miguel, what a run. So fast. Definitely see the speeds are picking up.
I could probably like look at my old photos and figure out where I actually was, but it'd be hard to explain. I remember there was like a little trolley train that like went through. It wasn't even a village though. Damn, love that bucket hat.
79.3 in his second run. Okay, so we're going back to the line, and up next it is Ahmed Ramsey, representing Egypt, S14, 2JZ.
Yeah.
I asked him earlier on how
Randoms
much
are
power
way
in the new
cheaper.
engine. He said 800 plus and smiled. So
Buddy of mine lived in Golden,
I don't
BC,
know if
and
it's
that's how they would
plus
like
50 or 100
get to the ski hill every day. It was just like hitchhike. He's pretty nomadic kind of life though.
He doesn't look at him and his cousin Karim. These two boys have took the drifting like ducks to water. Super excited to see what's going to happen with them this year. But yeah, Ramsey rebuilt that 2JZ in between round 1 and 2. He said there was a bit of issues, but that was back, more power and especially more torque. So yeah, Ramsey leaves the line. Big snapped angle, watched a little bit wide there at the start of the scoring zone, but dials it back
Looking
in.
pretty
Look
good,
at that, one
other than
wheel
being
right
wide at the
out to the
beginning.
white line, pushing all the way through. Lovely job there in that second outside clip. As we see him now transitioning very fast, very early on the front brakes. Just not deep enough to get into that second outer zone as Ramsey makes his way into the centre section. Nice and wide, out to the wall and into that last outer zone. Pedaling that S14 around the last corner and bringing it over the line.
It's like 10 cars left. We found someone. Let's wave me down next time. I'll take you.
We wait.
Next year there should be better hotels available because new track is closer to
There
bigger
it is,
cities. Oh, for Finland.
79.3.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for
Where
that.
that puts him in the
I
order.
want someone to like take me around like a full lap of it though, because the back side of that track looks nuts. Like the best part of that track is way back in the forest. Yeah, I mean, it was the hotel was actually really good,
Next,
like
it
really
is
good.
the Omani driver, Haitham
There was
Al
saunas
Haididi.
and big cafeteria. Like it wasn't bad. It just
Start line, Haitham
felt
had
like it was a
phenomenal
hospital that they redid.
Really, really enjoyed it. Can't remember what score he got, boy.
Slept
Remember
in a
he
bush?
did. That's the main thing. So
Grew up in
let's
the bush.
see what Haitham can do.
Real question: Have you slept in a
Second
bathtub?
qualifying Run here at round 1. Thumbs up to the camera.
What a big fuel fill neck. That's wild.
Okay, thumbs up from the marshal, thumbs up from the driver, and away he goes. Haitham Al Haididi leaves the line for his second qualifying
Sauna
run.
bus. Nice.
His GoPro falls off. That is a common team, and oh
Ooh.
no! What happened there?
Imagine if the GoPro knocked something
That
off.
car
And
looked like it just cut out on Haitham, or
Like-
electric power steering broke. Watch the front wheels just straight
Oh,
up,
yeah.
bang. I don't know what happened there. That's the first car we've seen going into the wall in the 2026 season. Drives over, barely, but Haitham and his team there will have that.
tried to look up before going, but I couldn't find
Really don't
anywhere
know what
other
happened
than
there.
bus
Looked
to
like
get
front
there, but
wheel.
not back. DMAC could inform better, in my
See,
opinion.
playing the assumption game.
Yeah,
Could
yeah.
be
I mean,
electric power
obviously I'm
steering
not
or
on the
something
consumer
like
end,
that.
so I don't know what the
Shut
complaints
down,
are.
so then you go
But
from
that sounds like
absolute
there could have been better
nothing,
information.
initiate. But,
You have to remember too that like with Drift Masters, they also work with local organizers to help out with stuff. So I don't know about that particular situation though.
Sure.
You could just camp there too, though.
Have to
Like
wait.
that's the one really nice thing about that event.
That looks
you can
bad,
camp
but
right
it's
there.
all fiberglass and things like carbon Kevlar and stuff. Only panels. It's all cosmetic damage. That's all that is. He went into 2 tire walls there, so our OIDC track team are just down there fixing the wall right now. Then we will go back. To the
All right, halfway there. Have a good one.
Karim
Appreciate you coming by.
Second Egyptian driver in his new car called Cairo with a K. Karim was revealed there last week to be joining the Drift Masters grid
Yep.
next year, heading out to Europe in this car. So after OIDC, it gets a quick freshen up and then it's sent off.
Ah,
So
okay.
he's
With the
super
plane.
excited. He's new
Do they not
enough
do
to
like
drift
camper
around, but
rentals in
man,
Europe though, where
NCG
you can
the
like
last
have
3
a
years.
RV like dropped off
Insane.
somewhere and you just
Just-
show up and sleep in
You
it?
can see it, even when you talk to him, he's always just like trying to pick and ask and learn, and you know what I mean? He's a perfectionist, so it's going to be interesting to see how he gets on driving in Europe. But forget about that. Let's see how he gets on in OIDC, because Karim was a man on a mission at round 1. And unfortunately, he went up against his good friend Ahmed Daham, and it was just clutch failure. So
Yeah, I slept at a lot of drifting events
Let's
over the
see
years. Like a lot.
what he can do tonight to secure a good spot in qualifying, get him into battles tomorrow. His first run was a good run. Thumbs up, concentration at full. We see Karim throwing it in, huge,
Yo.
snap to angle, absolutely near perfect, all the way through the outer zone. The Egyptian driver absolutely pedaling it as he makes his way through, puts the front bumper right on the wall, absolutely fearless, huge, early, snappy transition, exactly like the judges asked, nice and wide through that second outer zone. Karim is doing a fantastic job here as he transitions out to the wall, into the last Zone 3, back wheel on the white line nearly every time. Anti-lag's going mad, and so is the commentator. What a run from Karim.
I always like when Mike gets
that's unreal.
super
That's
excited.
not an angle at the start.
Trainer's expensive
Here
too,
in
paid
hindsight,
300 euros for
it's
tickets.
risk
Damn.
reward. You don't have to do it, but you will be rewarded for doing it. And Karim obviously paying attention, and he is rewarded.
Damn.
92 on his
Big
second
Karim.
qualifying run.
Yep.
Man, he's going to be pumped with
Only the real OGs know Big Karim.
Right, have to calm back down. I promised myself I was not going to get excited in qualifying. I'm going to save it for tomorrow night. God damn it, driving like that just brings it out of me. I love drift.
So do I. So do I, Mike.
Okay, up next it is Alan O'Loughlin, representing Ireland, 1.5 JZ, over 800 brake horsepower. Sounds amazing. Alan, he'll say to you straight out, qualifying's not his strong point. He always qualifies, but you know, he just makes it in. But man, you should see him in the battles. He comes alive. He's a beast in the chase. So really rooting for Alan here. Unfortunately, the car let him down. He didn't make battle action in round 1, so he's a point to prove. As we see a sticker.
Yeah, nightlife in the pits is always sick.
For the cameraman, obviously likes the office.
I know drivers, no IDC. I thought they had a list.
Thumbs up from the driver. Alan O'Loughlin leads.
Yeah, I'll
the line
definitely
for
do a
his
big
second
Karim
qualifying run.
drop at
Big
some point.
snappy initiation, does a good job. Lovely and wide as a O'Loughlin.
Feel free to
there through
remind
that
me
first zone. The speed of this 180 SX as he makes his way around the first corner, heading up for that second zone. Nice, puts the bumper right on the wall, flicks back, does a good job, transitions early, lovely and wide. Will he keep it wide in that zone? Halfway around, does a good job. Brings the back of the car out to the wall, some speed from Alan O'Loughlin. As we see him on the front brakes, make sure the rear of that car.
I feel like it's been a while since I've heard Mike's voice on commentary. I mean, it was around last week doing the first round, but yeah, BDC days. Because who did he work with there? Was it Mike Walton? If I'm not mistaken.
Alan O'Loughlin doing a great job there. And he gets an 87 on his second run. Boom. And he tells you he's not good at qualifying, huh? I think he's lying to me. Okay, so we're getting ready to go back to the line. And up next is another Omani driver. It is Riyad Al-Masabi. So let's see how.
All right, we got to be getting down on drivers here.
New chassis this year. Last year he was in his Mark IV Supra. This year he's in a 370Z V8. You know what? Some car this is.
Yeah, I knew Ian did it. I just
His
thought
car
Mike Walton
has
did some
good
too.
go in it. Definitely. Another lad. See, I went around trying to ask these lads.
New opportunity to sell pit tickets for the nighttime. I think the drivers enjoy having some time without the spectators around, to be honest with you. Just to be able to kind of be themselves, because they got to be so prim and polished and on all day that once everybody's gone, they can kind of just let loose.
Throwing it in, very aggressive, very fast through that first zone on the front brake all the way. Riyad, we see him now tucking lovely that rear clip.
Looking good
puts
though.
the nose of the car perfectly on the wall. Big, fast, snappy transition from Riyad. He gets out lovely and wide early into outer.
No, I'm just
good job here.
yeah, I'm just not that finished. Yeah, I mean a little bit. I'm worn out.
Oh yeah, that's a nice run there from
I'm just
Riyad.
worn out. That's
We'll see
all.
him
And I still have more stuff I have to do
around,
today and
filling that
calls. And
zone.
there's a chance I'm on a podcast tonight, so I want to
Over
get
the
rested
line,
up for
a
that. So
360
just a
to
lot.
celebrate because he's happy with that one. Nice run there from Riyad. An 81.7 on his second run. He's going to be pumped with that. Omani drivers representing hard this weekend at OIDC. Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow night. Standard of drivers going into this top 32. It's going to be amazing. And I don't even know who's qualified yet. Right, we're back on the line. Up next, it is Daniel Maximoff. This crazy... No. The graphics guy
What
got it wrong.
podcast,
So Daniel
right?
missed his first run, but he's here for the second run. So let's see what he can do. S15. Took the supercharger off it from last year, left it NA, and said, you know what?
Yeah,
Much
as far
better.
as I know, Daily Driver, you and I are doing something tonight. So
There we go. There's the
I had to push off
front
because
screen.
a buddy of mine came to town, and then now I'm not feeling great, but I will be ready to go. I will medicate myself heavily for that podcast.
Let's see how Daniel
Yeah, I'm
gets
just trying
on.
not to
He
complain
leaves the
too
line.
much about it. That's all.
Away he goes. This is literally
No one
his
wants to hear
first
someone
run.
bitch.
He missed the first one, so a lot of work to do in one run. Nice
Interesting
initiation there from
entry.
Daniel. Filling that
Ah.
the speed of that S15. Maybe leaving out zone 1 just a little bit too early. We see him now lining up for the inside clip, doing a good job there as he transitions very fast. Oh! Ho, ho.
No, I don't need to call medic.
Maybe a
I'm not
little
that
bit
sick.
too fast there now, if you ask
Just have a man cold.
Fortunately for Daniel,
Just being a bitch.
tried to go for that snappy, fast transition and it not paying off. Not what we wanted to see. One run to do, a lot of pressure on the driver's shoulders, but look, we'll definitely see Daniel back for round 3.
Ooh.
As he throws in and out
Another big
360
360.
before he goes home. But we'll see him back for round 3 next week here in Muscat. Okay, so Our next driver up will be Sebastian Fontaine. Sebastian.
They have IV vitamin drips near me, actually, like just in town. I'm not a fan of needles at all, so I don't think I could actually do it.
Brought the head home with him, got it rebuilt in the local shop, brought it back, got here on Monday, has slept 6 or 8 hours, they weren't sure, since Monday, been building this. Car was on the dyno last night, and he is flying it today. So if there's ever someone you should be rooting for, it's this man, Sebastian Fontaine, fan favourite here. Everyone loves Seb's driving
Might
style.
be worth it. Yeah, maybe. If I'm not better by the weekend, I will.
A lot of work. Big shout out to him and all his team, Mike and George there, putting in a shift and a half to get that car ready for qualifying tonight.
Yeah, 2 MDP. I get what you mean. Like, it's a lot more relatable. I think you just have to draw a fine line. That's all.
He throws it in there. 90.
Damn.
Yes, Sebastian doing a great job there on initiation. Puts foot to the floor, starting to lift the wheel there.
Lemsip.
Clipping point 2. Tucks the nose right for the wall. Sebastian Fontaine can top qualifying on any day, and it looks like he's trying to do that here tonight at round 2 of OIDC, as Seb is filling the outer zone near perfect again. Transitions back one more time, out to the wall. Sebastian Fontaine doing a master qualifying line here tonight, filling the last zone, smoking the Muscat Arena out of it, and bringing it over the line.
Nah, I've just been hydrating, getting lots of sleep, taking my vitamins, just, you know, the usual stuff.
Angle done.
Tea, ginger, lemon.
And an 87 for Sebastian Fontaine, well deserved. Him and his team are going to be pumped with that one. That wall run, bang.
Oh, Lemsip, okay. Yeah, we don't have paracetamol here, but I have ibuprofen and acetaminophen.
Cable tire too. Whew, right, settle back down now, because up next it's Abdullah Hamada. New turbo this weekend, more power, more torque.
Oh, the dash in the middle.
Crazy driver, what can Abdullah do on his second qualifying run here, representing Jordan?
Yeah, I do like a hot toddy, but that'll be when my day is pretty much over. So, rum, lemon, honey, tea. Usually put ginger in there as well. So pretty close.
Inside clip of the wall shows you how far the splitter sticking out and how close he was to the wall as well. But that BMW looks amazing. But yeah, Abdullah leaves the line for his second qualifying run. What can he do?
Nice
initiation, huge snapped angle yet again. Filling the outer zone, absolutely lovely as Abdullah making his way around the first corner, tucks it lovely for that second clip, nose on the wall.
It is not Scottish whiskey, it's usually Dominican rum.
Doing a great job.
I know, not the same.
As he comes into the second outer zone, filling it all the way around, smoking out the Muscat Arena, dives back through, rear of the car on the wall. And look at this from Abdullah, right on the white line. He looks like a Scale Electrics. He's on that much of a perfect line.
Scale Electrics.
Unbelievable.
Niche cultural references.
I'm a big fan of this guy. Last year,
Sideways Games, thank you. Appreciate it.
OIDC. This year he's back and he's in beast mode.
Absolutely crushed our sub goal and our member goal today. Appreciate it, guys. So yeah, for anybody who's joining back in because of that, we did
well deserved.
20% discount code, and someone who orders today will be getting their order for free. That's 7 orders in. So, yeah, 1 in 7 chance as of right now to have your order completely for free, which is pretty sick. Got a nice mix: hats, posters, shirts. So, we're all having a hot toddy in solidarity tonight.
Unbelievable car. Let's see, can
it's all good if you weren't. It happens though. So we tell people, like, just go take a look. Make sure you are subbed.
I'm not too sure what happened this first run, but remember it wasn't the best I've seen him do. So yeah, Ehab makes his way down. Snappy initiation. Look at that. Puts the foot down now. Listen to that V8. Absolutely singing, using all 900 brake horsepower. As he goes around the first corner, a little bit wide goes Ehab there, just pushed a small bit too much.
Wide.
Does a good job to avoid contact with the inside wall. Now he's on a snappy transition, smoking out the Muscat Arena. Lovely and wide for that second outer zone as he comes into transition. Back for the rear wall run one more time. Lovely and deep on the wall as he enters into the last outer zone, and just washes a little bit too.
Well, Mike's like, I'm not going to get too excited. Meanwhile, I can hear him out of his seat.
As he pushes it over the line. He was on such a good run. Just watch here. fills this zone and then washes just a little bit too wide now. And then whoa.
More for Ukrainian stuff. What Ukrainian
job
stuff?
not
I know
to make
nothing
contact
about
with the wall.
Ukrainian liquor.
A 68 on his second run, so we're going to have to wait.
Scottish whiskey is quite nice, though, I will say. Not much for a whiskey drinker. I will drink it. I will enjoy it. It's just not my go-to. Rum has always been my go-to. And I think you're right. I think that is 2 wheels off.
Okay, so we're going to go back to the line. On paper, it is meant to be the local driver, Ali Al-Boushi. Did Lalu and his team get the car fixed? I am not sure. No, I'm pretty sure I seen a fresh XZ. I did. Very unfortunate for Ali Al-Boushi. Lalu, we love you here. Hopefully we'll see you back for round 3. So yeah, up next it will be Anatoly Sherbak in the third.
I'm getting a little funk on that. Sherbak.
Sherbak wanted to stand out this weekend, so he added a spoiler onto the back of the car. And you know what?
Irish lads have, I think, going to qualify top 5. I've been to Georgia. I've been to the state, not the country. I'll pick tequila. Oh, interesting. Okay. I've only recently had good tequila, just because I've had a lot of bad tequila, so I stayed away from it. It's interesting that you don't drink often, but that's the thing you go for.
What Anatoly can do.
I also like gin.
Big burnout.
No, I was offered licorice vodka several times. We have like an ongoing joke
not
about
Ali Al-Boushi,
going to Finland.
unfortunately.
They're like,
Lalu, not
I don't mind Appletons, but it's not my go-to. We have an ongoing joke about going to Finland that like the thing that Finnish people like asking you the most is, how do you like Finland? It's like you'll have a conversation, somebody will meet you, like shake your hand, they're like, how do you like Finland? Every time. And it's, I don't have a problem with it. It's just funny, like that's the go-to
Throws
line.
it in. Lovely initiation from Sherbak there. Doing a great job putting the back wheel really wide on the outer line as he pedals that C.
Serbia,
Through the centre section, nose into the wall, gets ready for the first
Rakija?
transition. Nice snap, gets out wide early. Can he fill all that zone? Yes, he can. So we see him now putting foot to floor, ready to transition one more time through the centre section, back of the car, to
Never
the
had
wall.
Rakija.
And
I'm
out
pronouncing that
wide for the
poorly.
last and third outer zone as he brings it around the last corner and over the finish line. And Anatoly Sherbak, what a run. What a run. Brilliant there, just watching the replay. So let's see what way the judges want to score this. They base a run off criteria, I base it off excitement, but 87.7, me and the judges aren't far off with that one. What a run. Okay, we're heading back to the line. Up next should be the second of our Al-Shahani brothers.
White Sambuca. Yeah, I'm good.
See a load of smoke in a
I've
car stop.
drinking enough Sambuca.
Oh. So you can see the door just fanning, so that tells me he's after doing a crazy burnout, and now the car's full of smoke and he can't see where he's going.
The other one that I'm not a big fan of anymore is grappa. So
yeah,
worked for a Portuguese chef who drank a lot of grappa, and that shit
makes his
burns.
way to the line for his second qualifying run. Let's see how he gets on.
Rakija is a strong fruit brandy. Across the Balkans. Interesting.
Some smoke to clear.
Give that a go.
Okay, away he goes. Harouk Al-Shahani leaves the line. That's a nice initiation there from Tarouk Al-Shahani. Look at that, back wheel right on the white line, all the way around that first zone. Look at the speed, look at the angle the Omani driver's carrying as he puts the nose of the car right on the wall. Huge transition, can he hold it? Yes, he can, using every inch of that lock kit. We see Tarouk Al-Shahani now doing a nice job as he transitions one more time, nice and deep out to the wall. He enters into the last corner, one more zone. Oh, just washing a small bit wide at the start of that outer zone 3, but Tarouk Al-Shahani, that was a very fast and good run.
Middleton, very rare. Oh, interesting. 2 ounce whiskey, half ounce lemon juice, 6 ounce apple cider, or over ice or enjoy warm. Can't drink apple cider. I'm like Definitely
There you
allergic to
have it,
apples.
81.3.
That does sound good.
Liking that run as well.
I'll have to try that one. Spanish chrome bottle called
Our next
Punch.
car is there, and it is
Caballero. I'll
Clint
try one in Spain.
Frankfurt representing
All right.
the Netherlands. Clint with an unbelievable first run.
I can
Super
have
pumped to see him
apple
back
cider if
doing
it's
what he does
processed, like if
best.
it's pasteurized, but that kind of
New
defeats the
livery on
purpose of
car
apple cider, in my
looks
opinion.
So cool. Boys in
apple
swap
would
on
bother
man,
you.
helping him out, getting forward. Clint went back home
No,
and
because the
break between
protein
round
strand
1 and 2.
I'm allergic to gets destroyed over like 200 degrees. It's like apple pie I can have, but you got to cook the shit out of it.
Every year they look after everyone, so that's the hospitality you get. No man, it's just so cool. But yeah, let's see what's going to happen when the Dutch driver does his second run. Definitely going to have to let a bit of smoke clear. There is no breeze out there tonight now. The smoke is just sitting in the middle.
Have to get like a helicopter out there or a
Concentration
plane.
in Clint's face. Thumbs up from the driver, thumbs up from the marshal. Away he goes. Clint Fow leaves the line for his second qualifying run. Huge snap to
Damn.
angle. Yes, Clint. That was absolutely epic. Dropped one wheel, but I still loved it. As we see him now putting foot to floor all the way around. Lovely job in setting clipping point. Puts the bumper right to the wall. How did he not make contact with that wall? As we see Clint now transitioning. That's some speed, some angle. Using all the lock hit, pushing through that second outer zone as he makes his way back to the middle. Massive dive along the wall from Clint Fow. This is what we expect from the Dutch driver. Absolutely epic. Listen to that 2JZ screaming its neck off as it goes over the line, and a fast 360 because Clint knows that was a good run. Oh yeah, boy.
Ooh, got another order in.
Man, I promised myself I wouldn't get excited, but with
Tom,
times like this, how
appreciate
can
it.
you not get excited? Clint Fow
what'd you
put
get?
on a masterclass, a 90
Oh, sick.
point run.
Future dressing tea,
Well-deserved for a
nice.
Dutch driver.
Appreciate that.
Yes.
Tom, what color hat though? That's the real question. Going all the way to
Now
Norway.
back down, look.
Sick.
There's only 5 more left, and every one of them at some point has been a champion of a championship somewhere in the world. So. Woo! Up next, the lunatic, that is Nazar Arharbali, representing El Salvador.
Did I
Burst
just
my
almost
eardrum
kill
last
Jacob?
night by bouncing the shock off the limiter.
All right, cool.
Super hit.
I'll get you hooked
Oh,
up either
Nazar
way.
promised me,
Micro
he says,
angle.
when I'm angry,
That's
I drive
a good
so
one.
much better. He says he's just really angry today. So I'm excited. His first run was unbelievable. I texted him and said, lad, you should be angry the whole time. So let's see what Nasser can do. He promised me he'd do something special. So, you know, the last run was a brilliant run. So I
Fish got
accept that
8
as something
orders
special.
in the draw,
Mark
so
means, like,
someone is going to get.
Nasser, he always does.
There's refunded.
370Z,
You still get the product. You just get it for free.
V8.
Damn.
Listen to
That's
the
a
noise
spicy
of
launch.
the shock. Makes his way down. Massive snap to angle. Puts the foot down now. Filling that outer zone 1 as he makes his way around. Hitting up clipping point 2. Back of the car near perfect. Puts the front of the car and clipping point 3 right on the wall. Huge transition. Locks the front brakes. Rotates the back a little bit more. Pushing it all the way out to that white line for outer zone 2 as he makes his way through. Back of the car on the wall. This is some run from Nasser Harbali as he's starting to fill the outside zone 3, coming around the last corner and pushing it over the line. Yes, Nasser. Unreal driving. This is what we tune in to see, and this is only
That was
qualifying,
sick.
ladies and gentlemen.
That was
Wait
super, super
tomorrow
sick.
night, and these guys are going head to head in battle. It's going to be an epic night of drift. I'll take a drink of water there, and that's really killed me. Okay, so we're heading back to the line, and up next it is Benedictus Cherba.
Cherba.
Representing Lithuania.
The Churbinator.
Mad Cherba on the back of the spoiler, and who
Thanks, Glishaso.
Brand new build.
Yeah, if you guys could like the stream, if you haven't subbed yet, it'd mean a lot. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Do some new cool stuff as well. Have a new sub goal, member goal. I like doing the giveaways, I like doing discounts and stuff. Whatever I can do to help.
He's happy with the visibility.
I'll make it a little bit affordable for you guys, while also making sure I make at least $1.
Leaves the line.
Just Glisha.
Listen
Got
to
it.
Jay-Z screaming as Cherba puts foot to floor there now, filling that outer zone near perfect, working his way all the way around, out lovely and deep for clipping point 2. Nose of that car right on the wall, no fear of damaging the new build from Benedictus Cherba as he transitions super early, super fast, near perfect through zone 2. Back wheel on the line, one more transition, out to the wall from Cherba. Can he hold it for the last zone? Yes, he can.
Damn.
Puts foot to floor on the front brakes, smokes the Muscat Trip.
Is that your number one qualifier right there? What do you think?
Cherba has done a whopper of a lap there.
That initiation is wild.
We're down to the nitty gritty. Yeah, boy. Ah, Cherba, my man. What a run. An 87.3. I obviously like that one well more than the judges. That was a 1,000-point run in my eyes.
Yeah, I believe this is the new car.
Such a nice car as well.
I did not find out.
Fresh build. Credit to him.
I don't think I asked specifically.
Right.
I think it's a good assumption to make,
Back
though.
to the line, and you can see in the background Tommy Kiley is warming up. So Tommy Kiley ended up in second place at round 1.
Well-deserved second place,
He
too.
was really going well in practice earlier, but I don't know what happened. I'm sure I'll find out later on, but unfortunately he snapped in too hard on initiation in his first run and just over-rotated the car. So, Kiley on the 0. 1 run to secure a spot in the top 32. Doesn't even entertain the camera. Oh, he does kind of. But, just be ready. If there's a button to turn on beast mode, it is turned on inside the cockpit of that beautifully prepared 180SX. Tomas Kiley, nearly 1,000 brake horsepower.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he
leaves the
confirmed
line.
it or not,
Big
but-
flick in, nice initiation from Kiley. You see him now on the front brakes. Look at this. This is what
Damn.
we expected from the first run from Tomas Kiley as he smokes the Muscat Drift Arena over, nailing clipping point 2 near perfectly. Bumper on the wall near perfectly. Snappy, fast, fluid transition from Tomas Kiley. Lovely and wide. Out. Filling that outer zone. Dare I say is Tomas Kiley going for top step in qualifying tonight. Spoiler knocks the cones off the wall. Yes, Kiley, as he fills outer zone 3. This is what we came to see. Tomas Kiley stepping it up one more time. Proving he is one of the best drivers in the world. Yes, Kiley.
That's
Unreal.
mental.
Someone please have a good shot of him taking the cone off the wall. The drone shot, you know, it looks cool, but it won't do it justice. A 95 from
Yeah,
Kiley.
agreed.
Wow. That is pure class. That's what that is. That shows you how you rise to the occasion. Knocks
Pure
2 cones
class.
off the wall there. It's like his party trick. He was doing it all last year. But yeah, Tomas Kiley, take a bow, man. That was unbelievable. Ah, woo! Okay, we got 2 more cars left, so I'm just
2
gonna
left.
say
So that means
have
if you want to get entered
Ahmed
in this
Ali
free
Maxi,
order draw,
so
you got 2 cars
2
left.
boys that can top qualifying
So
on any
8
night.
total
Just
orders.
seeing what
You'd be
Kylie's
1
up
and
to
9
there.
to get a free order. You're already getting a
What
free
is
hat
Ahmed
and
gonna
20%
do?
off. So just saying. And it's cold out. Guarantee wherever you're living, it's probably cold out right now.
Thumbs
So
up
you might as well
to
get a
camera,
hat.
one of the happiest man in drift.
And you're going to get
Never
2.
seen
Whatever you
a
order, you're going to get a
happiest
hat anyway. So could get one of these bad boys. Lots of fun stuff.
Oh yeah, Lamry leaves the line, representing Oman, throwing it in. Nice initiation, huge angle, right out wide on the white line. Near perfect start to this run from Ahmed Lamry. As we see him coming through the centre section, bumper on the wall, transitions for the first time. Oh, this is going to be a good run from Ahmed Lamry. Another guy that has clicked beast mode on inside that cockpit as he transitions one more time. Out to the wall. Yes, Ahmed Lamry. Stomps on the front brake. Look at that. Near perfect run from Ahmed Lamry. He has barely put a foot wrong in that whole lap. Come on, judges, just get the score.
Definitely
in.
something in the water in
No.
Ireland.
What
Well, if there is,
that
I didn't
for the
catch it when I
score,
was
lads?
there. So
Look, right on the white line, nearly all the time, all the way around. Phenomenal driving there from Ahmed Lamry.
95.3.
95.3.
Is that your top qualifier?
0.3 more than Tommy Kiley.
Jesus.
What is going on? Ali Maxine must be sitting there going, ha, it's my time to shine. Ah, yes. Yes. Oh, what a night in Oman.
Wow.
What a night in Oman.
yeah,
Unbelievable driving from everyone. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just...
All right, guys, last driver.
Some would say
You want
it's
in
the
on the
boring
draw,
part of
you know what to
drifting,
do.
but we got to do it to
Won't
figure
bug you
out
about it
who's
anymore.
going to battle who tomorrow night. Well, we have one car left, and it is our 2025 champion, Ali Maxine.
I did have some merch
representing
there
Kuwait,
last year, but I'll see about having a bit more.
GT86. Even though it says
I know
on the sheet
shipping's
it's Toyota
nuts.
Supra,
There's
that's definitely
there's
not a Toyota
literally
Supra.
nothing I can do about it.
This thing was
I
on
also
the
don't move
dyno
enough
about
merch
an
to
hour
like
before
get
we
better
went
shipping
live.
rates.
We were over in the
It is what it
driver's
is.
briefing, heard this thing screaming. Map sensor failed earlier, changed it out, and Ali was like, "No, put that in a dyno now." Blessed the facilities here in Oman to have a dyno in the paddock, you know. But yeah, his car's working, Ali's working. Dangerous combination when the two of them get together.
All right, last one, guys. Last opportunity.
So let's see what Ali Maxid can do. Okay, he leaves the line for his second qualifying run, throwing it in. Nice initiation there from Ali Maxid. Same thing with Kylie, same thing as Alamri, right out wide. These boys are going to be fighting hard for this top step in qualifying, but Ali Maxid doing a great job there through the intersection. Flicks back. Will he get out wide, fill that zone from the start? Doing
Don't
a
think
nice
that's gonna
job
take number
now
one,
as he
though.
transitions for the last time. Out to the wall, can he hold it? Yes, he can! Brilliant job there from Maxine as he finishes out the third outer zone and brings the car over the line. And what an ending to qualifying at round 2 of OIDC. Ladies and gentlemen, you just watch some of the best drivers in the world go at it, and wait till you see what happens tomorrow night. Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty
yes.
nuts.
And it's a
All right.
90,
I think that's gonna
another
do,
high score. That
do it.
is what we
We'll get
came
this
to
draw
see.
going here.
Class Ali Maxid.
If anybody wants to jump in last minute, let me know.
Everyone
But
on the grid. This has just
we'll do
been
our
pleasure
random number generator here in
for
just a
this
moment.
qualifying.
So we have 8
Definitely,
orders,
I've used about
starting
6
from
orders
order
over here, and I know it's
1071
been
up to
6
order
weeks in sweat. I've got well
1078.
too excited watching this, but who cares? This is what we're here.
No worries,
for.
guys. I appreciate
This
it.
is drifting. This is
So we'll
OIDC.
jump in here.
ladies
So
and gentlemen,
1071 to
we're leaving here for tonight.
1078.
You will get the qualifying results
Let's
very
see
shortly on
what we
all
get.
OIDC social media, so make sure to check it out.
1072.
My name's Mike Leeson. I will
That's
be
gonna
back
be
tomorrow night,
Joseph.
and we are live at
So Joseph
10
Bryant
past 4 Omani time.
getting a free
Okay, so
order.
do your,
So I appreciate that.
figure it out. 10
And,
past 4, we're back with the top 32.
yeah,
And if
thank you
qualifying's
guys
that in the
for,
go by, I
kicking around. I
promise
gotta leave a
you,
note
it's
here.
going to be a show to remember.
I'll get these shipped
Good
out
night, guys.
more than likely tonight and should be on the road for you tomorrow. Yeah, I will update all the sub goals and stuff tomorrow morning once I get everything done. But yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you everybody for sticking around throughout the whole thing. If you haven't yet, feel free to hit the sub button. If you want to become a member, go for it. And I appreciate all the orders. We're gonna have a new discount code, new goals, and everything tomorrow. And we'll catch everybody soon. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'm gonna go have a hot toddy after I get the kids from school and take a nap.